So welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you guys stopping in tonight. We have the Utah Jazz and the Boston Celtics going to go at it tonight. Boston, one of the best teams in the NBA, looking for their 50th win of the year here in Salt Lake City. They come in with a record of 49-22, over double the wins and the losses. Thank you for your comment, Kenny. I got you. Wow. This should be a good one. Put simply, 4.5 is the favoring mark for the Boston Celtics, and the Jazz come into this one. They are not an easy team to beat at home. 20-13. We will see who comes out victorious in this Western Conference versus Eastern Conference matchup, and this is an important one for seeding. We will see how the Jazz come out, but it would be nice to play spoil to that 50th win for Boston. We'll see if they can get that tonight, but it's a chance for Utah to come out and show the world what they are all about. We saw the signing earlier today. Jarrell Brantley joining the Jazz once again. He did play his rookie year with us here in Utah. And Kenny, just go check the channel and make sure you don't spam. Kind of logging up the chat. But, yeah, 22 away just about. Super excited to try to hit that today. But, wow, should be a good one tonight. The only thing to note for the Jazz, Colin Sexton and Jordan Clarkson will still be out due to injury, so make sure you do keep track of that when you are watching this game in case you are a bettor. So excited, though. Jacob Frederick, yo, please beat the Celtics. I'm hoping for it, my man. It should be a good one. Hey, and as you come in, make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 5K today. Very, very close to hitting that number. So if you would help us out and get that, maybe we could hit it tonight. We will see. Please do smash that up. In the Celtics, their last 5, they have been absolutely fantastic. Beat Portland most recently. Minnesota before that. A close game that was in Minnesota, but still a road win nonetheless. They went 3-1 on their most recent road trip. Their only loss coming to Houston, which was a huge game for the Houston Rockets. Big time crowd there in Houston, and I was very happy to see them get that win. That's a young rebuilding squad on the back end of a rebuild, and they're getting the good draft picks. Hopefully they can turn it around here very soon, and that may be the first step, getting that win right there. Daniel Berry, how are you doing tonight? Appreciate you stopping in. Addison still in Hawaii, so that is why he will not be in tonight, but I got the game covered for you, and I'm very excited to give you guys some fantastic commentary tonight. Once again, that spread favors Boston to the tune of 4.5, and that is a very reasonable spread, in my opinion, due to the fact that, look, Boston is the better team here, but the Jazz at home, absolutely fantastic. 20-13 on the year, and this is a team that was supposed to be completely tanking. So take it with a grain of salt, but the Jazz may be able to get that home crowd behind them and make some big-time plays tonight on the back of Lauri Markkanen. Hopefully he can have a good game tonight, and, same goes for all of these other guys on the bench who have contributed so much this year for the Utah Jazz. Very excited to see what's going on. Talk about Damian Jones also. This is a guy who comes in and zero expectations pretty much. A big fat goose egg in terms of what can this guy do. But look, he's come out and he's been absolutely fantastic for Utah, given full effort. Again, the Jazz given a 43% chance to win this game, and he's going to be a part of that. But Markkanen, the story for Utah. Obviously, you're missing Jordan Clarkson, your assist leader, and before him it was Mike Conley this year. So they've lost a little bit of ground, and it's not too long ago that we did have Mike Conley in at that point guard spot, manning the middle. Of course, Rudy Gobert back in the day, lots of assists were coming from those two guys, Clarkson and Conley. But I would say that Clarkson this year has really improved in terms of distributing the ball, and that's been a big part of that Utah Jazz success that's gotten them to just about 33-36. So some really good stuff there for him. And I'll check the starting lineups in just a moment for you. Game not quite ready to get started. We'll probably be about 8 minutes out here, but still stick around. Lots of coverage coming your way here on the Jazz Huddle. And talk about March Madness. A lot of great games already going on, and hopefully more to come here in March. But it's been fun so far, to say the least. Houston right now battling Auburn for that spot in the Sweet 16. And tell me in the chat, how have your brackets gone so far? I'll tell you, mine right now is not great, but both of mine are at 95 and 92% still. So I did pretty good so far. But Kansas losing does not help me, that's for sure. Do I think Conley was a W or an L? So I'll tell you this. I think that Conley is a fantastic player. Don't get me wrong. But he is just a little bit washed, to the point, to just a little bit. You know, it's not bad. It's not like super out there for him to be playing on a really good NBA team, but he's just a little too slow. Some of the shots that he was able to make when he was with Memphis in his prime are not falling, right? So it is absolutely right for a team to not necessarily want to have him on the roster, right? And that's kind of what the Jazz were looking at. Is it worth it to have a mentor? But we don't have our franchise guard yet. We have to find that guy. Right now, it could be Scoot Henderson, depending on where we land in the draft. Lots of options coming up. And if we'll take a look at the draft seeding in just a second here. But I'll just tell you this. I like where the Jazz are at. Put simply, I just like where they're at. They're putting themselves in a really good position right now with Minnesota also losing at the moment, looking to get them back into that lottery. That would be big time. Just give yourself as many chances as possible to get into that a good spot in the lottery and have a chance at that first pick, you know, one of the top 3 picks. That would be big time. To get Scoot Henderson, to get Wembanyama, there are plenty of guys in this draft who I would say are going to be franchise changers, and that's where it's gonna start. For the Jazz to win a title, it needs to start now, and it needs to start with building off of draft picks. That's what we did with Donovan, with Rudy, and these are guys who were examined in their workouts and were just determined right away, these are our guys. And it's large in part to guys like Ken Pomeroy, who work with the Utah Jazz in the offseason to try to figure out who they can pick, and that's going to be big time for them. If they can get the right analysts in on this and just pick the right guy, they're going to have the first round picks. They have to go out and do the right thing, get the job done. But I believe in them. I think that Danny Ainge and his talent evaluation squad is absolutely fantastic. Justin Zanuck, same thing. And Will Hardy, all of these guys, they have done a fantastic job. Every guy you've looked at, every acquisition has paid off in one way or another. Look at Taylor Horton-Tucker the other day dropping 36, right? That is not expected, but it is expected for this talent evaluation squad. They have done a fantastic job of getting the right guys in the right places, and they're building. And look, it's not a rebuild, it's just a build. They are past the re-part. They are just building up to maybe make a run in the next couple of years here. Lauri Markkanen at the forefront. You pair him with a very good one guard, and you've got a dangerous team. I'll tell you that much. I am excited for where the Jazz are going right now. They are looking to be very hot coming into next year. And even right now in some games, we see that offense clicking like it did in the prime moments of last year. And there were other times, you know, even this year, where this offense just moves beautifully. And you can see what Will Hardy is trying to do. And the vision is clear. I think Utah is absolutely on the right track. 13 people in the chat. Great to see you all in here. We have 4 likes, though. If we could get to 10 before the game, that would mean a lot. Blake, if Jazz win, Addison, promise you and him will win a song to or sing a song to us. I would, but I'll wait for Addison to get back. I promise. I promise we will. But Addison will not be in tonight, unfortunately. Do I think the Jazz trading Donovan and Gobert? So I do think those were fantastic trades. I mean, look at what's come out of it. Right now, in a lot of analysts' minds, Lauri Markkanen is a second-team All-NBA player, and Donovan is a third-team All-NBA player. And somehow, some way, every time the Jazz make a blockbuster trade, it ends up going directly in their direction. It's fantastic. And look, this is a Danny Ainge thing. When you see the trades that he has made, they are controversial. They are tough. They're gritty. But look, they work. And he does some fantastic things. Chat Reyes, Bill guys, good to see you, my man. Play-in, it could happen. Look, and if the Jazz make the play-in, a lot of people are saying, hey, man, that's the worst thing ever. But they've got to knock somebody out to get in the play-in. And what's going to happen is maybe whoever is knocked out of the being in the seeding to get in the play-in, that could be your Timberwolves, right? That could be that kind of team that they would knock out, and that is great for the Jazz because they can still have them in the lottery. But look, I think the Jazz are going to go for a good draft pick, but tonight is one of those nights. You'll see tanking teams go out and just beat good teams sometimes, and that's why the spread is the way it is. I think a lot of people are going to take Boston tonight, and rightfully so. But look, if it's 4.5, here's what Vegas is thinking. This is a team with everything or nothing to lose, right? You got a whole like 18, 19 games to tank, and this is one that you can just win, get your guys hyped, right? And let's just do that. So that's probably what Vegas is thinking right now in terms of making that spread just a little closer than some would have expected. 4.5 is what it sits at right now. But if I'm just going to give my advice, I would take the Celtics all day. In my opinion, I just think they're the better team. You look at Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. You cannot go wrong with those two fantastic scores. I don't think I've seen two better scores on one team in a very long time. And look, this is Danny Ainge's work. He found these two guys not necessarily rated as insanely incredible prospects. Jason Tatum was. Jaylen Brown was in the middle just a little bit more. But look, I mean, I'll just tell you this much. If he did that for Boston, who says he can't do it for Utah? And who says he hasn't already shown signs of being able to do that? I mean, you look at the guys he's gotten, even Damian Jones, an acquisition that nobody looked at, is doing fantastic things, blocking some of the best players in the NBA, right? And scoring at a high clip, making step-back threes. You just don't see that. But he is doing it continuously. At every stop of his career, he has made fantastic decisions. I'm happy to have him somewhere in our organization where he's able to make decisions and get the job done. So that's my take on kind of what that looks like for the Utah Jazz. But I mean, it can go any way. They have so many directions they can go in, and that's the beauty of it. Again, they have options, and this is something that last team did not have because they had these two young stars, and you know these are the centerpiece of your title contending team. What are you going to do with them? But look, you get a new piece of leadership in, and he's going to see the options that present themselves. And the option was, let's trade out. Let's find two young guys who can maybe go out two, or it was like 5 young guys. And look at what all of that turned into. We have 3 first-round picks in this next year. 0 second-rounders, but you don't need second-rounders. Look, 3 guys who can make an impact. You don't even have to hit on all 3. You can hit on 1 or 2 would be great. If you could hit on 2 of those first-round picks, get studs on both of those, then you are well on your way to being an easy contention team if you're the Utah Jazz. And I'm very excited. I have loved almost every pick that the Jazz have made. The one exception to that would be Udoka Azubuike because I just didn't see how he fit. Look, maybe it was foreshadowing that they were looking at trading Gobert, and I think that's kind of what a lot of people were thinking. But, I mean, it just didn't make sense to me. How could you possibly have an all-star center and draft another center who's the exact same player? It's just not going to work. And, you know, maybe in some respects it does work a little bit, but at the end of the day, I don't think that that was the best decision. You missed out on, Desmond Bane. Desmond Bane went after Udoka Azubuike, now pretty close to being an all-star for Memphis. That would make them a 3 all-star team. And we'll see. You got Gonzaga going all the way. I don't know about that. I got Alabama all day. Beating Texas. We'll see how that plays out. Kansas, I did not have Kansas either. FDU last seed. Maybe. We'll see. But I'm excited to see how that plays out. I've been watching quite a bit. Was watching just before this game. Houston battling right now against Auburn, and I got a lot of friends at those games right now, and it's interesting because Des Moines is pretty close to where I live, so a lot of people drove down to go watch. So I do love college basketball. Huge Nebraska basketball fan, but we are the only Power 5 team to have never won in the tournament, which sucks, but it is what it is. So, you know, this too shall pass. But tonight, we got Jazz basketball. Extremely excited for this game because, look, the Jazz at home are better than the Jazz away. That's something that we've learned. And in the Jazz last road trip, they did pull out 2 wins against Orlando and Charlotte. All right, starting lineups coming your way in just a moment here. I'm disappointed in Utah State. Choked the second half. That was a tough game. I'll tell you, I was watching in class. I was thinking, oh, man, maybe this is going to be the time that we get past it. I thought, hey, look, now, I mean, if you get past it, I think they would have been super rowdy and gone and maybe pulled off something crazy against Arizona. But Arizona is gone now. So it's nuts. They would have had a really good shot to make it. That's all I'll say to the Sweet 16. So missed opportunity, but that is what it is. All right, here we go. 13 games left in the season. The Utah Jazz, do they decide to tank tonight? Could be an interesting deciding factor in that. How far do you go if you are Lauri Markkanen and the Utah Jazz tonight here in Utah? Tatum having a near MVP season for Boston, and in my opinion, he is number 3 on that ladder. He's been fantastic. Talk about Rookie of the Year, though. 4th in those in the voting in that respect is Markkanen is Walker Kessler. We will see if he is able to jump up in that just a little bit. Probably not in contention to win it, but he is definitely a solid contender. Starting lineups here. Derek White at the 1 guard. At the 2, Jaylen Brown. At the 3, Jason Tatum. Grant Williams and Blake Griffin at center. And for the Jazz, Talen Horton-Tucker dropped 36 just a while ago. Ochai Agbaji, Lauri Markkanen, Kelly Markkanen, and Walker Kessler. So the usual injured lineup for the Jazz, but still a good one nonetheless. Ochai Agbaji, gotta love him at that 2-guard spot, loves to shoot those threes. Check out the coach, the NBA's youngest coach at age 34, Joe Mazzulla for Boston. He has been absolutely fantastic. This is a guy who turned down NBA offers while he was coaching in D2. He's a guy with values, and I like him as Coach of the Year this year. We'll see if that does go through. Could be interesting. Jazz at home, not a gimme for the Celtics, and that's just what I was saying. This crowd really elevates the team. All right. Here we go. Game time. Tip-off coming up in just a moment. We'll see if Ochai Agbaji can knock down his threes tonight. Talk about March Madness. Last year, he was the MVP of March Madness as Kansas went and won the tournament. We'll see if he can be an MVP tonight as the Jazz win the tip-off. Here's THT up top, getting it started for Utah. Ochai thought about the 3, didn't take it, gives it down to Olynyk. Kelly O working with it inside, kicks it back out to Agbaji. He's left wide open for 3, won't take it. Gives it over to Talen Horton-Tucker, and he's going to go inside. Cannot pick up where he left off. Misses that first wraparound layup. And here come the Celtics on the other side. There's Tatum. Gives it out to Williams. Now a handoff again for Brown. Deep 3 does not go. The fadeaway for the Celtics. Number 4 on offense and number 4 on defense. Man, voice is a little raspy today as Olynyk squares up for 3, can't knock it down, and he kicks it out to THT. Nice offensive rebound. They give it out to Agbaji. Corner 3. Oh, that one rims out too. Struggling to shoot the 3 ball. Both teams 0 for so far. 10:59 left to play in the first. Take a look at Will Hardy, the young coach of the Utah Jazz. Should see him get some recognition in this offseason. He's done a great job of working with this rebuilding, per se, team, or just building, in my opinion, to get this team back on its feet as Jaylen Brown, in the mask, knocks down his first 3 ball of the night. Quick 3-0 for the Boston Celtics. Good start for them. Here's Ochai Agbaji. Dumps it off. Markkanen, the slam, going right down the lane. That's a freebie for the Utah Jazz. 2-3. 10:24 left to play in the first. And Derek White has it in the corner for the Celtics. He's going to take a quick trigger 3. That one rims out, and it's pulled down by Kelly O. Olynyk Gives it up to THT. THT had 36 just last week. He goes inside. He's well short on his floater, and it's pulled down by Derek White again. Here's White. Hands it off. Tatum working up top on Abaji. Gives it down low. Wide open. Down low is Blake Griffin. Can't finish the layup. Gives it out to Grant Williams. Nice offensive board. Now to Derek White. He's gotten lots of looks early and floats it up right over Kessler. And they're going to call a foul on Kessler. One more coming for Derek White. 9:47 left to play in the first. Impressive effort right there by Derek White. Missed his first 2 shots. Goes in. Does not give up. Puts it right over Kessler. And that is not easy. That floater. Nice shot by Derek White. Most recently played with the Spurs before this stint with the Celtics. Has been really good in replacement of Marcus Smart. 6-2 now as he does convert the and one, and the Jazz going to start it up on the other end. Here is Talen Horton-Tucker. THT gives it over to Ochai Agbaji. Outside, Kelly Olynyk cannot knock it down, and it's batted out to THT once again. Steps in, hands off. Walker Kessler slams it home. 2 dunks for the Utah Jazz. That'll account for their 4 points so far. Good job getting inside against this really good defensive Celtics team. But there's Grant Williams left wide open in the corner for the Celtics, and it's a quick 9-4 for Boston. 9:13 left in the first. There is THT going in, and he is fouled. Horton-Tucker going to go to the line for 2 shots. Take a look at Jordan Clarkson on the bench this season in 61 games. 20.8 points per game, 44% on his field goals, and 4.4 assists. He's been very, very good, but he's missing his 7th of 8 games due to thumb and finger injuries. It's rough. He's a shooter too, and that is not good. 5 consecutive games on the bench for him. Definitely not what he wants to be doing. You can tell he wants to play right now. THT, second one does go at the line, so he goes 1 for 2. 9:05 left to play, and we get back started. Here is Derek White, sharpshooter. Gives it, it keeps it, takes it himself, goes in and floats it up and in again. His second floater of the game. Nice play right there. Derek White starting out with a nice clip. 11-5, Celtics on top. Horton-Tucker down to Markkanen. Markkanen fakes, gives it out to Horton-Tucker. THT gonna fade away in the corner for a 3-ball. Beautiful shot. The step back 3. Nice play. THT not exactly known for taking those step-back 3s, but he's made it work. The Jazz fixing his jump shot earlier this year, and he has been fantastic as Grant Williams cannot knock down the 3-ball on the other end. Here's a lob from Kelly O. It's too much. Too far over Walker Kessler, a little too strong right there. Here comes Derek White. Sorry, that's a Nebraska player. Here is Jaylen Brown. Gives it out to Grant Williams. Back to Brown. And that one's kicked by Agbaji. It'll stay with Boston reset on the 14-second shot clock. Take a look at that shot right there by Talen Horton-Tucker. The fadeaway. Beautiful play. 7:53 left to play in this first quarter. Here is Jaylen Brown. Brown guarded tightly by Agbaji. Nice defense. Gets a nice screen, though, from Tatum. And he's just going to pull it for 3. Got it. Holy smokes. Jaylen Brown from deep. Right over 2 Jazz defenders. Impressive stuff. Nice pick and pop action there for the Boston Celtics. And this is what you're going to see. A lot of the NBA is just picks. Picks and rolls, and picks are so efficient in creating space as Agbaji goes down low on a pick set by Olynyk. Now Olynyk has it outside. He bullies his way in. Got it to go, and the foul. That's a block called on Derek White right there. Kelly O recognized the matchup, and he liked it. Just took it right to the rack on him. 10-14. 7:18 left to play here in this first quarter. Good basketball so far for both teams. Free throws up and good for Utah. Kelly Olynyk, fantastic stuff. so far. And here comes Jason Tatum for the Boston Celtics. Goes inside, kicks it out. Grant Williams now back to Tatum. He's on the perimeter now, on the wing. He's double-teamed. Gives it inside to Grant Williams, and that forces a steal. Here comes Ochai Agbaji, gonna slam it home right on top of Derek White. Fantastic play for Ochai Agbaji out of Kansas. In his rookie year, he has improved in big, big ways. Wide open three again for Jaylen Brown. Top of the key. Made that one before. Didn't knock it down that time. Here comes Markkanen. Jazz have a chance to take the lead. He's going to take a quick trigger three. That one's too strong. It's batted out to Markkanen. Lowry going inside. Kicks it out. Olynyk wide open for three. Oh, my goodness. That was halfway in. Rolled out. Went back in and then went back out. Man. Here comes Tatum. Tatum doubled again, and this double scheme is working really well. They are not guarding Grant Williams right now. That's what they're doubling every time when Tatum touches the ball, and he's been stifled so far. It's going to be a jump ball. Fantastic defense by Utah. They force a jump ball on Blake Griffin, and that's going to be Utah basketball. Wow. Great stuff. Wow. Fun to watch, man. The Jazz playing some intelligent basketball. You gotta love it. 6:02 left to play in the quarter, and the Jazz very close to taking the lead here. It'll be Jazz basketball when we come back. Personal challenge tonight is to get this stream to their 5,000th sub. Now, look, I know I made a community post about it earlier today. This is something that we have been working toward for just about 2 years now. We are extremely excited to tell you guys that we are very, very close to 5,000 subs, and we could very well hit it tonight. And I would be extremely excited if we did. We are just so close. And I'll tell you the exact number here. We are 23 away. So that would be awesome if you guys could help us out in that regard. It really would mean a lot to me tonight if we could get that. But anyway. What a game so far. 14-13. It's a tight one. This is what the bettors expected. This is what I expected. The Jazz to put up a fight. And the interesting thing so far tonight has been the defense on Jason Tatum. The Jazz electing to double him on touch every time. That's impressive stuff. And I am very excited to see them doing that, taking a different approach to what most teams do on the Celtics. Because, look, this is the way that the Celtics are built. They are built to be a 5-out shooting team, especially when they put Blake Griffin on the floor. They are built to be able to shoot at every position. So I really like the way that roster is built, but when you double a guy like Tatum, he is forced to make tough decisions, and sometimes those Jazz guys are going to come sweeping in and grab that ball. That's generated a couple steals already. We'll see if Jazz can continue that trend tonight. Ochai Agbaji coming in and scoring two already. Olynyk with 3, 2 for Markkanen, 2 for Kessler, and 4 for Talen Horton-Tucker. THT looking to have another big-time game here in Salt Lake City. Already made a step-back corner 3. That was a big-time shot. We'll see if they can get the job done tonight. Coleman, you menace. All right. We are at 4,979 now. Just 21 left. Oh, man. We might hit it tonight. We'll see. Malcolm Brogdon going to check in for the Celtics and Simone Fontecchio for the Utah Jazz. And we'll see if they can get the job done. And talk about some connections here. Joe Mazzulla and Will Hardy coached on the same Celtics team last year when they went to the championship. Some great stuff there. They call each other every couple of weeks and share text messages, and they are very interconnected, so it's always interesting to coach against each other for the first time in as head coaches. Fontecchio tried to check in, but had to check back out, and there's a jump ball, and they give it to Olynyk. Now over to THT. Talen Horton-Tucker. working with it. Gets a screen from Abaji, and there is a foul. No, a travel going to be called on Kelly O. Shoot. There is a lot of Celtics connections, a lot of Celtics fans in the stands. One of the most popular teams in NBA basketball historically and now. A lot of them in the arena tonight, but a lot of very good players and coaches that have been with them for a long time. Kelly Olynyk was a player from 13 to 17. Danny Ainge spent quite a bit of time with the Celtics in their front office as Grant Williams squares it up for three and knocks it down. But lots of connections. Those games are always the best because you just see guys give that extra effort as Rudy Gay steps in here to check in just a moment. Here comes THT. Goes up with it. Tough shot. Doesn't go. And Kessler cannot get the rebound. Walker with one rebound so far. Usually he's gotten more as Jaylen Brown goes in and puts it up and in. 19 to 13. Tough finish down low for Jaylen Brown. Here's Talen Horton-Tucker. THT on the right side. Swing pass to Ochai Agbaji for three. That one's good, and the Jazz now down by 3, and Agbaji loves that corner 3. Nice kick right there. Blake Griffin going to take a shot from outside. It does not go. Grant Williams with the gutsy offensive board. Olynyk did not box him out. Now inside is Blake Griffin, and he's going to get fouled and go to the line for 2. 4:28 left to play. Let's take a look at March Madness here. I want to see how my brackets are doing at this moment. Probably not great. So Houston's going to win. Texas is probably going to win. And UCLA is probably going to win. That's 3 for 3 right there. Nice. Yep, 97.1% on that bracket. Good stuff. Blake Griffin tees it up from the line. First one is well off, and he has got a weird release. Marcus Smart out tonight with a left hip injury. That will help the Jazz out quite a bit tonight, as that is pretty much the leader of this defense for Boston that ranks number 4th in the league, as well as Al Horford being out. And this is the Chick-fil-A foul shot. We'll see if Jazz fans get it. It's up and good. Good job by Blake Griffin there at the line, not falling under pressure there for the Celtics. 20 to 16. Here is Kessler inside. Too strong on the floor. That was Fontecchio. Never mind. A little too confident right there on that one. Too much on it. Outside. Here is Brogdon. Wanted to square it up. He didn't take it, though. Gives it over to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown sizing up, going inside. Puts it up, off the glass, and in. Oohs and ahs here in Utah. Big-time play for Jaylen Brown. Man, impressive stuff. Now inside for the Jazz, it was THT, and he got blocked away. Technical foul assessed to Kelly Olynyk. What? That's interesting. Look at this ISO situation for Jaylen Brown. Impressive stuff. Great defense by Agbaji, too. Just a better finish right there by Jaylen Brown. I don't know what. Kelly Olynyk must have been standing in the way of the game or something like that because they assessed him a technical. Brogdon getting the Celtics started here off of that technical free throw, 23 to 16. That's the way that one of those can change the game, and now the Celtics have a chance to go up by 9 or 10 here. They kick it out. That was Cornette in the corner, and they swing it out, and that's a big-time 3 right there by Hauser. And he's got a brother playing in March Madness for Marquette. Or to Virginia. That's where. No, that's not right. Where is his brother playing? Somebody put that in the chat. Where is Sam Hauser's brother playing? Rudy Gay fading away. Cannot knock Knocked down the fadeaway from the elbow. And here comes Brogdon down the other end. Takes a three and got it to go. That's a tough shot for Malcolm Brogdon. Puts the Celtics up by 13, and the Jazz getting rim-rolled right now. Wide open three in the corner for Damian Jones, and he got it. So far, Damian Jones perfect from the three-point line in the corner ever since he's been on the Jazz. Brogdon sizing up, going inside. That was a travel. They didn't call it. Now here is Jaylen Brown. JB working with it, fading away. Tough shot. Jaylen Brown does not get the roll and gives the Jazz a chance to crack 10. Here comes Fontecchio, goes inside, and he is fouled. Chris Dunn, by the way, signed to a big contract for him, and that was a nice kick by him over to Damian Jones in the corner. Right over Luke Cornett, knocks down the three ball. Good stuff. 29-19, Jazz down by 10, but they're looking to change it here in this first quarter. We'll see what they can do. 75 in the chat. Appreciate you all being in here tonight. Really means a lot. What do you mean go back to the scoreboard like this or what? Yep, timeout coming right now. Let's see. But good stuff so far. Jazz are losing bad. It's not. It's pretty bad for their home. But look, I mean, this is the way that I would put it. The Celtics are a fantastic team down the line. Jaylen Brown, obviously, tonight has been fantastic. But on touch, they've doubled Jaylen Brown. And you would think if you put those two guys on the floor at the same time, which doesn't happen super often, but when it does, it's pretty lethal. Yes, and Jones can shoot. Damian Jones certainly can shoot. He is perfect from the corner. Like that? Is that what we like? All right. Oh, I kind of do a little something like, oh. The only reason I don't like that is because it shows it before it happens, but whatever we think. What does the rest of the chat think? Keep it up or put it down. It doesn't matter to me. Anyway, so the Jazz right now down by 10 at home. Not something extremely expected. Oh, the other one. This one. It's a little bit delayed. The first one or the second one? Just tell me that. First one or the second one? This is the first one. This is the second one. I'll just put it up here for now. All right. Here we go. Getting back to action here in Salt Lake City. Stats? Okay. I'll put it on stats. Sounds good to me. All right. Here we go. What happens in the first half can turn around in the second half. You are absolutely right. And we are back from commercial timeout. The fifth pick in 2016 was Chris Dunn. Went to Minnesota. 254 games with 5 teams. He was playing in the G League this season with the Capital City Go-Go, and he signed a multi-year deal on Tuesday with the Utah Jazz. Super excited to have Chris as a part of this Jazz family, and hopefully he can keep going as he has been for Utah. He's been very, very good so far. Fontecchio, first one is no good at the line. Second one does go. Or, never mind. He made both. 21. I guess I was off a little bit. 21-19. Jazz now only down by 8. Brogdon outside. Gives it over to Brogdon again. Brogdon working with it on the corner. Gives it out to Luke Cornett, and he stepped out. No, it's a traveling called on Luke Cornett. It'll go the other way. 1:46 left to play in the first. I forgot to stop my clock. 29-21. Jazz looking to make a little run at it here. See if I can get this a little closer for you. Oh, no, I can't. There's a 3-ball for Markkanen. That one does not go. It's pulled down by Brogdon. Now outside, it's Brogdon for the Celtics. Mike Muscala kicks it out. Now down low. Cornette puts it up and in. (31-21). They go back up by 10. Here comes Chris Dunn. Dunn gives it over to Fontecchio. Fontecchio. Swing pass to Rudy Gay. Now he's going to work with it up top. Goes inside, kicks it out, and that one's going the other way. Rudy Gay could not see Fontecchio clearly, and that one will go the other way. Brogdon over to Jason Tatum to start it off. Jason, will he get doubled? Yes, he will. They double him in the corner. Great double right there. They kick it out. Muscala open for 3, knocks it down. That's the problem with the double team, is that occasionally that type of thing happens, and that is not fun. Pair of threes early for Mike Muscala as Markkanen stays cold. 1 for 4. 2 points for him so far. He's been a little cold of late for the Utah Jazz. Jazz down by 13 as we close out the first year. We'll see if they can get it done now. Tatum spinning, going inside. Ooh. Could have been a travel. Hauser, 3-ball. No good. And Rudy Gay going to corral it for the Jazz. 7 seconds to go. He's going to kick it out. Fontecchio, 3-ball. No good. That one's batted out. It's going to stay with Utah with 1.6 left to play. Chris Dunn going to inbound this one. Damian Jones setting up in the corner. It could be just a quick dump off to him. We will see. They give it over to Markkanen. 3-ball at the quarter. Got it! At the horn. Lauri Markkanen fading away, and you betcha. Fantastic stuff for the finisher. 24-34. Nice stuff there. After one, Celtics up by 10. Second quarter action coming your way in just a little bit here as we head to a commercial timeout. Wow, good stuff so far in this one. Gotta love what the Jazz have been doing. What the Celtics have been doing, I should say. That was fantastic. As you know, I like to plug this during halftime on a night like tonight that I'm feeling I got in my bones. Yes. Talk about SeatGeek at halftime, probably. I don't want to talk about it right now. Jazz have heart and anticipation. Yes, they do. And they have not been bad by any means. And look, it's just you're playing a very good team, and it can be tough to really get ahead against them. But right now, 34-24, they're in an okay spot. There is work to be done, but hopefully they can get that done. We'll see if they can. All right. Once again, guys, thank you so much for coming in tonight and supporting us as on our road to 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers. Now we are only 20 subscribers away. It would really mean a lot if you guys could smash that up for me. It would be huge for us to hit that tonight. And yeah, we appreciate it for sure. Talking smack. I am not drinking on stream. Yes, I am. I'm drinking water. I'm sorry. I'm sick. You know, 20 subs away. Yep. Where's Sexton and JC? It's been a long time. Are they playing again? Not yet. Not yet, Eddie. We will see, though. They should be coming very soon. It is not there. Coleman and Kenny, you cannot fool me. But it is coming very, very soon. They will hopefully be back for the next game on Monday. That is the hope right now for Jazz fans, hoping we can get Sexton and Clarkson back. But tonight, the focus has to be on Lauri Markkanen. Can he get it going? And maybe that was the shot that he needed. Big shot at the buzzer. Got it to go, and hopefully the Jazz can rally behind him here. Foul called on Johnny Juzang right as he comes on the floor First minutes for him tonight. Tatum gets it in to Grant Williams. Now back to Tatum. Tatum going inside, kicks it out. Muscala in the corner, gives it over to Cornette, and he throws it off a Jazz player's foot. It goes the other way. Here comes Lauri Markkanen, puts it up. He is fouled. Lauri going to go to the line for 2 shots. 11:35 left to play in the second. Cornette scrappy going down on the other end as he had to make up for his bad turnover on the other end, but Markkanen wanted to slam that thing home. 2 shots for Lauri. He struggled a little bit at the line of late. Just a little bit of a stint for him, but so far tonight he's been all right. 25-34. We'll see if the Jazz can get a little closer here in this one. One more coming. It's up, and it is good for Markkanen. 2 for 2 at the line right there. Now the Jazz have to play some tough defense on this squad that just scores so easily for Boston. Lots of good lineups that they can put in. Here's Brogdon. Gives it over to Jason Tatum. And now Tatum is doubled by Jones. They kick it out. Wide open 3 for Brogdon. That one doesn't go. Cornette on the board, and that's Rudy Gay. He did not get positioning. He's got to be better about that. We've seen that time after time for him. He just does not get in the way. 36-26 now. Markkanen outside. He takes it himself, kicks it out. And now there's Rudy Gay. He just throws it away. They got to get him off the floor, man. He is not helping. Jason Tatum throws it down on the other end. But, man, what is Rudy Gay doing? He's just sleepwalking right now. Here's Chris Dunn. Gives it over to Damian Jones. Now outside, Lauri Markkanen. The 3-ball does not go, and it's pulled down by Hauser. Now coming down the other end, it's Malcolm Brogdon. Steps into it, and he throws it off a Jazz player's foot. It's going to stay with Boston. 10:27 left to play, but Rudy Gay just got stripped, and that was like, I could see that thing from here. Him getting ready to just drop that ball right onto the hand of the defender. Not fun to watch. Wide open 3 for Hauser. He can shoot. Does not knock it down, though. And here comes Chris Dunn. Dunn taken inside. Gives it over to Lauri Markkanen. And he goes inside. Puts it up. High off the glass. Got it to go. Lauri with a tough finish at the rim. Good stuff right there. Now Brogdon on the other end. For the Celtics, he goes inside, lobs it up, and that one almost taken away. Gives it back to Brogdon, and they get that one taken away. Here's Johnny Juzang going inside, gets it stripped, and they're going to say it went off of him. Going the other way, it's Boston basketball. Juzang can't believe what he's seeing. That was a nice block there by Damian Jones, by the way, on the other end. And that's some fantastic stuff. I think that for a guy, again, who had little to no expectations coming into this franchise, you couldn't have asked for much more so far out of Damian Jones. Brogdon, he's been known to shoot these quick threes. Cornette thought about it, didn't take it, gives it over to Tatum, and he knocks it down. They called a foul on Juzang, but there was no contact there. In my eyes. I mean, hold on here. I mean, but he didn't touch him, though. But good execution by Jason Tatum. Got to hand it to him. I mean, he sold it big time. Rudy Gay is horrible right now for Utah. You got to get him off the floor. He's not doing very well. Right now, that spread looking very favorable for Boston. Looking like they might come in here and run the Jazz out of the gym, but we will see. We're just doing a quick official review here. They're going to check and see if that foul was right. We'll see here. Hopefully we can get some interesting angles. Juzang coming at Tatum. And I don't see... His foot does land on Juzang, but Juzang was clean defensively and he didn't move. Yeah, they're going to say that it is the landing space, though, of Jason Tatum, and that's going to be called a foul. Got his foot in there, and look, I mean, you put your foot in there, and he lands on it. That is a guaranteed call. 11 times out of 10, a current ref in this NBA is going to call that. Hey, we got 40 likes on the stream, 67 in the chat. I appreciate every single one of you guys stopping in tonight. We are getting so close to 5,000 subscribers. We're at 4,982. We need 18 more people to smash it up. That would be a giant channel milestone for us here. Wow. I mean, look, this is an NBA family, a Jazz family that has kept growing and growing and growing like a weed, but a good weed, to say the least. I'm super excited to keep covering these games for you, and we're blessed to have all of the fans that we do supporting us. It really does mean a lot. What? That is absurd. They called that a flagrant 1? That is absolutely absurd. What? Okay, look. All right. I get the foul. Defensive foul. But I cannot believe that was called a flagrant. He did not touch Tatum. He simply had his foot in the wrong spot. That's pretty bad. That is a bad call. I do not like that call at all as a flagrant. And that takes the value away from the flagrant call. And now it's Celtics 42-28. But that takes the value away from the flagrant call. If you're going to give those calls to those small plays, how is that worth it as a referee? Because now when the big plays happen, everybody's like, why did that not happen? There are plenty of plays where there is more contact, more things happening to make that a problem. This guy's a rookie. He is not out to hurt Jason Tatum. Don't get out of your mind. As there is Brogdon on a drive on Damian Jones. Can't knock it down on the reverse layup. And here comes Chris Dunn. Dunn goes inside, puts it up. Tough shot, does not go. And Tatum able to pull it down for the Celtics coming the other way. 9:07 left to play here in the second. Tatum can't knock it down outside, and it's pulled down by Johnny Juzang. Juzang gets a nice screen right there from Jones. Now over to Dunn. Dunn swings over to Toscano Anderson. He hands it off back to Dunn. And that's a travel. Another turnover for the Jazz. Turnover number 5 on the night. A little bit lackluster in terms of execution tonight for Utah so far. Not too great. Ugh. Celtics always get the call. I mean, look, they are a big-time market. I understand it. But in that case, I know you got to protect the stars, but I just didn't think that was in any way, shape, or form a flagrant foul. And I've seen a lot of flagrant fouls in my life already, and that was definitely not one of them. Here's Juan Toscano Anderson. Gives it over to a wing-ready Markkanen, and he drains it for 3. 31, double digits tonight for Markkanen, and he has 12 on the night. Fantastic stuff from him so far. Here's Jason Tatum. Tatum kicks it out. Hauser, 3-ball, you betcha. And Hauser knocks those down. Out of Virginia. Great stuff. His brother, same thing. Great shooter. And there's a foul right there. That one's going to go on the Celtics on Hauser. Let's see where his brother goes. I know his brother is playing right now. Hauser. Michigan State, that's right. It's his brother, and he is their top player, too. I think he'll be in the NBA, too. Maybe another brother duo coming up. Johnny Juzang squares it up for 3 and knocks it down. Talk about another player who was highly coveted in his college years, the rookie Johnny Juzang out of UCLA. Here is White. Kicks it out to Grant Williams. Good defense right there. Nice. Oh, that is a travel. That's absurd. Oh, my gosh. Sheesh. An inbound coming here for Boston. 45-34. It's an 11-point game. It's going to be an inbound to Derek White. Thought about the three, didn't take it. He'll go left. Now gives it over to Jason Tatum. Tatum fading away. Tough shot. Got it to go on the fadeaway three. Big time shot there for Jason Tatum outside. Wow. Here's a three ball from Markkanen. He cannot answer, and 7:08 remaining in the second quarter. The Celtics continue to have control of this game. Now inside, here's a kick. Extra pass to Grant Williams by Jaylen Brown, and he knocks it down. 3 threes in a row for the Celtics, and they are just knocking down the three ball at a high clip tonight as Olynyk misses the bunny inside, and here comes Jason Tatum. Tatum inside to Grant Williams, and this is a 9-0 run by the Celtics. Impressive stuff. It's actually an 11-0, and the Jazz have to take a timeout. Embarrassing stuff. Yikes. That was not good. What's going on, Fisher Brothers? Appreciate you stopping in, my man. Switch from Jazz now. You got to do Celtics huddle or 76ers or Bucks huddle. You never know. If we do hit 5,000 tonight, that would be big time. I would really appreciate it. Right now, the Jazz not doing me any favors. 53-34. It's a 19-point game. They're letting the Celtics run all over them just a little bit tonight. But 4,983, that is the current number. It really does mean a lot that we've even been able to get there, but we're looking for that 5K tonight or on Monday, so please do hit that up here. It would really mean a lot if we were able to hit that. All right. Once again, I appreciate you guys helping us get to this point. And we've got 51 in the chat in this Boston Celtics primetime Saturday matchup. We'll see if the Jazz can keep themselves in this one, and it may be tough. I don't know yet. It'll be interesting to see if they can get the job done tonight. And by get the job done, I just mean stay in this one. You know, it can be tough. I am truly the head of the table. Oh, I don't know. Never know. Are we trying to lose yet? I don't think so. Honestly, I think that this is not a trying to lose thing. This is just THT isn't playing great. He's 1 for 6 right now, and we're missing a couple guys. So that is what it is. But that being said, the Celtics are also missing a bunch of guys. Marcus Smart and Al Horford both out in this one. So I don't know if this game is an accurate representation of much for either team right now. But for the Jazz, I mean, this would not be the worst game to lose, if I'm being honest. But it is at home. You want to give the home fans a show. Go out and do it now, right? We take a quick look here. Let's take a... I don't know if I'm even logged in on ESPN. I want to check my bracket, see how I'm doing in that regard. Addison is currently in... what's it called? He is in Hawaii. So that is why he is not here. Houston pulls out the big win over Auburn. That'll send them to the Sweet 16. Big time win there. But Addison is in Hawaii, so I am covering the game tonight. Still very excited to cover this one for you. Should be fun. All right. 6:31 left to play. The Jazz now have to try to come back here, and to get it started, it's THT. Now over to Ochai Agbaji. Agbaji working with it outside. Now over to THT. THT going inside. And a foul going to be called down low. That one will go on Grant Williams, his second. And look, the Jazz have been very competitive in this game, but it was just that quick run by the Celtics where they just made a nice 11-point run in the last just about minute, 11-3 run in the last minute 49 to be exact. And that'll do it for you. Again, you just get these quick stints of scoring out of Tatum and Brown, and you will be absolutely fine if you're the Celtics. There's a nice fadeaway J by THT. Put Derek White in the spin cycle. Nice stuff right there. 36-53 now is the score. 5:57 left to play in the second quarter. Here comes Derek White. Derek White for the Celtics. Gets a nice screen right there from Grant Williams. Now here's the corner kick. Gives it into White, and White looking for something. Can't find him. Gets it over to Grant Williams. Fading away. Great defense by the Jazz. It's taken away. Here comes Talen Horton-Tucker. THT. Gonna stop and pop. 3 ball. Too strong. It goes the other way. Thought that one might go as Tatum's going to square it up for 3. That one was a little closer, but it does end up rimming out. It's going to go the other way. Here comes THT again. Horton-Tucker gives it over to Olynyk, and that one was telegraphed, taken away, but Olynyk regained possession, kicks it over to Fontecchio. Corner 3, you betcha. Now, Fontecchio, again, the confidence is still building, but if you leave him open in the corner, he's going to knock that down 8 times out of 10, I would say. Not 10 times out of 10, but 8 times out of 10, he's knocking that shot down. I love it. I love that shot selection right there by Utah. Great find by Olynyk. Here is Jason Tatum. Gives it over to Jaylen Brown. Deep 3 ball is good. Man, that's how you play in a mask right there, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic stuff. Fontecchio, is he heating up? Maybe, as he knocks down another 3 on the wing right over Jaylen Brown. Fantastic stuff. And Fontecchio, who averaged 42%, averaged 13 points. I mean, you can't ask for much more from Fontecchio for the Jazz. He's doing a good job. The Jazz, though, shooting only 40% from the floor as opposed to Boston's 52%. That's just tough to overcome. 4:39 left in the second quarter. Appreciate you guys stopping in with me tonight. It's Jazz basketball. We're looking to get to that 5,000 subscriber mark for the channel. It would really mean a lot if you guys could smash up that like button, hit that subscribe button for me. It's crazy that we've made it this far, but we're looking to go even further with this Jazz family. So help us out, smash up that like button, hit that subscribe button for us. It's 56-42. It's a 14-point game, and for the Jazz, keep doing the same thing, but you got to just make some little changes on your defensive front, try to change some things up just enough to get the ball rolling here. And look, Fontecchio may be that guy for Utah. Big time stuff so far. All right, once again, appreciate you guys stopping in. Really does mean a lot to us here at the Jazz Huddle. When I say us, I mean me and my co-host, Addison Rusko. He is currently in Hawaii. That is why he's not here. I mean, look, I would trade this for Hawaii a lot of days. I'll tell you that much. I got a Malik Beasley right as he traded. Oh, that's tough. But Malik Beasley, look, I mean, that's a guy who you can root for a lot. He had his off days, but he was fun to watch, that's for sure. And I'm happy that he is having success now with LA. We'll see how they do towards the end of this season, but I would expect them to be a playoff staple coming up this year. Boston leading 56-42. The Jazz shooting a solid 40% from the field, but Boston has been red hot in a lot of areas tonight. 52.6% from the field, 52.2% from outside, and that's that number that's really going to matter for them. Can they knock down their threes? Between Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, they are knocking down shots on shots. Jaylen Brown with 13, Jason Tatum at the moment with 9. That's good for 22 between the two of those guys. The Jazz so far led by Lauri Markkanen, and he's trailed by Simone Fontecchio with 8 points so far. Good stuff. Part of that bright future, as Manny was just talking about in the chat, that the Jazz do have. We'll see if they can get the job done. Hey, we are 2 likes away from 50 likes as we get back to action here in this second quarter. All right, here we go. Jaylen Brown inside, gives it out to Derek White. He misses his 3, and the Jazz pushing here in transition. Outside, it's THT, gives it up to Kelly O. Kelly O going inside. Going to kick it back out to THT. Horton-Tucker beats his man off the dribble, puts it up, got it to go, and the foul. Great stuff right there by THT. Goes right into Derek White and gets the foul. Wow. 44-46, goes right at his man, puts it up and in. That's a tough, gutsy finish right there by THT, and that is something that we've seen him do all year. 4:18 left to play in the second. First shot or the only shot is up and no good, but Olynyk grabs it, and the Jazz get another possession. Here's a wide open three for Ochai. Straightaway three is no good. Here comes Jason Tatum crossing the timeline for Boston. 51% on the field goal, and 4 field goals, and that's Boston, and the Jazz shooting 41%. Here is Kelly Olynyk, gives it over to Talen Horton-Tucker once again. THT going to go inside, puts it up, tough finish, does not get that one to go, and Derek White pulls it in on the other end. Here's THT, corner three for Grant Williams, too strong, and that one's pulled down by Kelly Olynyk. Jazz have to go push and try to get within 10 here. They give it to THT again, now over to Olynyk. He goes inside, barrels in, puts it up, floater down for Kelly Olynyk. 46-56. Kelly Olynyk played with the Celtics from 12 to 17, 2012-2017. Lots of good things within those years. Here's Jaylen Brown outside, going to square up the three. That one rims out, and boy, he was close to knocking that one down. Here comes Olynyk once again. He goes inside, and he's fouled. Whistle goes on Grant Williams. That's his second of the night. Derek White also with 2 fouls for the Celtics. The Jazz, the only guy with 2 fouls so far is Walker Kessler. And right now on the floor, he's the only guy with fouls. Fantastic stuff from Utah, trying to play a clean game. That's the only way you can stay in this if you are Utah. It's just too good on offense for the Celtics. They are too 5-outable. It's too easy for them to score. Again, you put 5 guys on the floor who can always score. They're going to knock it down a lot of the time. First shot is up and good right there for... Ooh, that looks good. First one is good for Kelly Olynyk. The Jazz advertising some tumblers you can get if you go to that Blazers game with a special ticket package. And here's the inbound to Brogdon, 48-56, as the Jazz are on a 14-3 run in the last 3:13. They like to stretch it out a little bit. Here comes Jaylen Brown, puts it up, tough finish, does not go, and it's pulled down by THT. He goes inside, THT, going to kick it out, Olynyk goes inside, kicks it back out to THT. Now there's a nice screen right there by Olynyk. THT goes inside, puts it up, got it, and the foul again. THT going to the line. 2:31 left to play, and the Jazz are within 6. Wow. Impressive stuff for Talen Horton-Tucker. Let's see if he can convert on this and one opportunity, and he does. 51-56. And here come the Celtics going the other way. It's Malcolm Brogdon. Brogdon trying to silence this 17-3 run by the Utah Jazz. They're trying to get him to shoot the 3, but he won't. Gives it over to Jason Tatum. Tatum working on Abaji. Gives it down low to Cornette, and now down to Brown, and he's fouled on top of the ball. And I thought that was clean, if I'm being honest. Let's see here. Yeah, no, they can call a foul there. I would agree with that. Just a little bit of contact before, but other than that contact, it's just a piece of the head that Horton-Tucker got right there that they're going to call that foul for. Rough for the Jazz, because otherwise that would have been a block. First one is up and good for Jaylen Brown. Second one coming in just a moment. 57-51. Jaylen Brown looking like a true all-star tonight. He's been very good in a lot of games for the Celtics. It's up, and it is down 58-51 now. Danny Ainge, the mastermind of this Celtics team. This is the team that he built. Here is Markkanen. Fakes the 3, goes inside on Cornette, puts it up, tough finish, can't get it. Kessler is there with the board, got it to go in the foul. Man, the Jazz are and one city right now. That's great. You get a foul assessed to the other team. You get a great finish inside, and one more coming. So now 3 guys with 2 fouls for the Celtics. Coming in Grant Williams, Derek White, and Luke Cornett now. That one did not go in at the line for Walker Kessler. There's a 3 ball. That one does not fall for Hauser. He could shoot, though. And on the other end, here comes THT. Kicks it out to Olynyk. Now over to Markkanen. Quick trigger 3. That one's short. And it's tapped out. It's a foul. Going to be called on Jaylen Brown. The Jazz in the bonus should get shots here. We'll see. They do. It'll be Kessler shooting 2 for the Jazz. He struggled at the line a little bit this season, but overall, he's getting there. Since the All-Star break in the NBA, right now, Walker Kessler, number 1 in field goals at 77%. Number 1 in blocks at 3.8 blocks per game. 4.1 offensive rebounds. He's number 3 in that. And 12.6 rebounds a game. He's number 4 in that. If that is not a replacement for Rudy Gobert, I don't know what is. 55 to 58. This one's a whole lot closer at the 127 mark here in the second quarter. Hauser short on his 3 again. And the Jazz have a chance to tie it up. They give it down low to Olynyk. Olynyk working with it inside. Fading away. Tough shot. Doesn't go. It's pulled away by Walker Kessler. Kessler gives it all the way out to Olynyk again. Now down low, it's Markkanen. Markkanen thinking about the 3. He's going to take it. Markkanen, step back 3. No good. It's batted out again, and the Jazz get another chance on the offensive end. Here comes Talen Horton-Tucker, puts it up, got it to go. Fantastic stuff inside by Talen Horton-Tucker and the Jazz. 57 to 58. Crowd on its feet. Fantastic stuff by Utah. 13 points for Talen Horton-Tucker, 9 in the quarter. And here is Jason Tatum. Tatum, big time 3. Got it to go. The crowd silencer. Fantastic stuff right there by Jason Tatum. And here come the Jazz down the other end. It's THT. Working with it outside. Talen Horton-Tucker. 9 seconds on the shot clock. He goes inside, puts it up. Tough shot, doesn't go. It's rebounded by Kessler. He puts it up, no good. Got his own miss. No, not able to pull it down. 8 seconds left to play. Here comes Brogdon, gives it up, and there is a foul. That one's going to be called on Olynyk right there. Olynyk, the foul machine. That's frustrating. Tough swing here for Utah at the end of this quarter. No foul called on the other end, but they will call that one on Olynyk. Definitely was a foul there. Not much he could do, but definitely is the right call. Here's a tough ball. Look, I mean, come on, refs. You can't give it to him. I get a lot of foul calls. I get that, but if you're the ref here, you got to stop calling this. It's the same exact guy who called the flagrant on Johnny Juzang for maintaining a legal defensive position on the three-point line. That's absolutely absurd. There's 0.4 seconds left. That's a prayer. Let the players play. You can't call that. They give 3 shots to Tatum at the line. First one is up and good. Absolutely ridiculous. Takes the air out of the building. And that's one way to lose my favor as a referee. When you do that kind of stuff, it is an absolute prayer, no matter what contact there was, which there was not enough. And when Talen Horton-Tucker is showing you his hands, what is he doing that is making that contact necessary to be a foul call? It's going to be a 7-point game here. That's just ridiculous to me. 0.4 seconds left. I mean, come on now. That's just not a good call. And boos raining down, but not much that can be done. Abaji gets it off and knocks it down. Will they check it? We'll see. I don't think he got it off in time, but that was about the best shot you were going to get. No, he didn't get it off in time, but Great look there for Abaji. Yeah, it's well late. Man, frustrating call, though, at the end of that. Holy smokes. Very frustrating. Jazz hit the locker room down 7. And let's see how these games are going right now in the NCAA tournament. Houston grabs the win. Good stuff there. Ooh, 1:59 left in the Penn State-Texas game. I'll tune into that. Why not? Oh, where is it? Why does YouTube TV always hide the good games from me? Oh my gosh, what is this thing doing? All right. Looks like Texas is going to pull this one out. Oh, man. This one's tied. I would have loved to call this game, too. 1:14 left in the second here. Texas is up 63-58. 5 for 13 from the field for Penn State this half. And 3-point field goals. And Penn State has been hot all year. But Texas looking to run the clock out. Interesting. Hot hand for Texas. Knocks it down. Great look for Deshaun. 54 seconds remaining, and this game is all but over now unless Parker Funk can hit a 3. Man, I love March Madness, so I'll tell you. Tough shot inside goes for Penn State. Second round action happening and a timeout called on the floor. But let's take a look at our game. 64-57. That one got awfully close at the end there until some things happened at the end that just did not go in the favor of the Utah Jazz. A 3-point foul called, and I don't even know what player they called it on. That's how bad the call was. Not fun. Not fun. Look, if you are looking to go to a March Madness game, if you're looking to go to any concert, any sporting event, any event period, go check out SeatGeek and use our code JazzHuddle, and get $20 off of your first purchase. Help support the channel. It really does mean a lot to us here on the Jazz Huddle. Let's take a look at our subscriber count real quick. Right now, we are 16 away. We could definitely hit it very soon tonight. And let me know, who did you guys have picked to win March Madness? In the chat, tell me what you guys were thinking and if your brackets are still looking good. Andrew Funk looking to get Penn State over the hump here, and this has been a very quick rebuild for Micah Shrewsbury for Penn State. It's been very impressive for them so far. Yeah, Texas just needs to get. Oh, did they escape it? They escaped it. That's big time. Wow, and Deshaun got it again. Big time stuff right now for Texas. 7 points up, and that's going to be game unless Penn State can do something crazy. Look, at the end of a game, in my opinion, you got to foul. And I don't know how they didn't get a foul off, but Penn State got another shot off. Man. They fight, man. I've seen them live. Nebraska beat them this year. They were big time, and Penn State still can't get a foul off. Oh my gosh. Wow. Impressive stuff. 56 in the chat, 48 now. Appreciate you guys coming in. Bracket busted after the day one, yeah. Gonzaga, they play tomorrow. Yes. Blake is tribal chief. The entire community of the Jazz Huddle acknowledges you. I appreciate you, Valley Nation. You mean a lot. My dude. Christian Hansen, yes, sir. Let's go Jazz. Let's go Celtics, Mildred. Let me know, what do you guys think the result of this game is going to be? I could see this going either way. Celtics could win this one. Jazz could win this one. It really is a toss-up in my book. But, I mean, in my opinion, the Jazz have the momentum right now. But that last call just really kind of took the air out of the place. Definitely not fun to be in that position. If you are Utah, we'll see if they can rebound here coming out of halftime. It's always a time that can be really helpful or really unhelpful, but it just depends. And Texas looking to close this one out. Always interesting to watch the festivities. Is I mean, it's fun to watch. Fun to watch. All right. Jason Tatum with 15 tonight. Jaylen Brown with 15 as well. Sam Hauser with 6. Luke Cornett with 4. And Malcolm Brogdon with 4. This is just a fantastic up and down team for the Boston Celtics. And here come the threes for Penn State as Jalen Pickett got that one taken away. That's game. 10 seconds left to play. Texas is going to move on to the Sweet 16. Wow. That game will be in Kansas City. Fun stuff. 53 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys coming in tonight. Out of those 53, if 15 of you guys have not hit that subscribe button yet, we are 15 away from hitting that 5,000 subscriber mark. It really would mean a lot. It doesn't have to be now. It can always be later, but, allow a man to dream, right? So if we take a look at the win probability right now, it is Boston 75.7. You see that dip down right there, and that is going to be Lundy hit a 3 and got fouled. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes. That's big time. Wow. Seth Lundy going to shoot a free throw. 80.6% at the line on the year. 65-69. 4.9 seconds left to go here in this second quarter. See if we can make this one. It's a 4-point play opportunity. And he knocked it down. Man, these tight games are crazy. It's hard to even talk over them, man. Anyway, Taylor Horton Tucker with 13 leading the Jazz, and he's closely trailed by Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen has been very good in this game. Yeah, very excited. Jazz will take care of Boston tonight, and we will see Blake and Addison performing a live song on the next stream as promised to the Jazz Huddle community. That is right. That is right. Free throw is up and good. That's a 2-possession game, and Texas is going to do it. Man. That was a clutch shot by Lundy, but that's big time. Holy smokes. And Carr goes 2 for 2 at the line for Texas. Man, that's cool. Texas with their best seed since 2008. Here's a big-time 3 for Penn State. It does not go, and that's game. Texas Longhorns moving on to the Sweet 16. Believe it or not. Lose your coach. Don't lose your games. They move on. That's cool. That is cool. All right. Appreciate you guys stopping in. We are in halftime right now. Should be done pretty shortly here, and I'll go back to covering my game. It's just so hard not to watch, So much basketball to take advantage of in March. Always happy to see all these games going on. Super fun. Oh boy. Once again, appreciate you guys stopping in. Should be a good finish to this one. 59 in the chat. There was once a ship that puts they play tomorrow. Bracket busted after day 1. Yeah. Is anybody else's bracket not completely busted? You're out, but you're pretty close. I have one that's at 98% right now. So the Jazz, again, not favored in this game. 4.5 was the line in favor of Boston, and Boston so far has lived up to it. 64-57. It's a 7-point game, but look at the end of that half, the Jazz had loads of momentum. Put lightly, loads of momentum, and then they got hit by a pretty bad 3-point play call, or a 3-point foul call, and that'll hurt you quite a bit if you are an NBA team, because guys don't miss free throws. Put quite simply, guys do not miss free throws. But we are getting back to action in just a couple minutes here in half number 2 for the Jazz and the Boston Celtics. Alabama is struggling a little bit. Maryland on top in that one. Holy smokes. Fun stuff tonight. Fun stuff. So, Vivint Arena, talk about this. That's changing. The Delta Center. That news came a couple months ago now. During the All-Star game, saw some promos. All right. Third quarter action coming in just a moment. Rebounds so far in this one. Utah with 30. Boston with 22 so far. Jazz on top by 8. Thanks in part to Kelly Olynyk with 8. And Walker Kessler with 5. And Kessler got a couple big rebounds towards the end there. But Markkanen also with 4 of those. Talen Horton Tucker with 4. And THT, you talk about the role that he's played on this team and the way that he's just developed and blossomed into this fantastic, dynamic scorer going inside. He does not play like the current basketball world would expect a guard to play like. And he's a 2 guard by trade and a 1 guard by position. And he just does a fantastic job at using his body to get into spots that other guys can't and finishing in spots that other guys definitely can't. So talk about the NBA draft. Getting ready for that for Utah. Here's Brandon Miller, one of those guys that they would be looking at, and he dinks a layup inside. That was Griffin. Never mind. That was not Brandon Miller. But Brandon Miller, a potential target of a lot of teams. And if we take a look at a mock draft right now, let's take a look here. So right now, the NBA mock draft is putting Ashur Thompson in the hands of Utah, and this is a guy from Overtime Elites. He's a guard. Again, Utah looking for that franchise guard. If we go back, we can also see Jarris Walker in this one, potentially falling to the Utah Jazz. He's on Houston, a really good forward, small forward, power forward, looking like in this big board, big time numbers from him, 96 overall, on top of even some of the best ones. Victor Wembanyama, of course, so good. And his experience is going to play a crucial role in him having success in his first year in the league. Victor Wembanyama, very good player, extremely dynamic, and unexpected build, a build that is in demand, to say the least, in this league. But there's another one that the Jazz have, that last pick right now, another French guy, Bilal Koulibaly, is also projected to go to the Jazz right now. That 3 first-round pick spread for the Jazz is going to be really fantastic if they can keep up what they've been doing so far. Lots of good stuff for them right now. And that is the pick of, I believe, the 76ers, right? Yeah. I love Jarris Walker, and I really love Ashur Thompson. That would be a great pickup for the Utah Jazz. And that's as of right now. If it ended today, who would they probably take? And that's what it looks like. But we are getting back to action here in Salt Lake City, Utah. All right. Here we go. Jaylen Brown to start it off, gives it over to Jason Tatum, and his three does not go, and we head the other way. 11:40 left to play, 64-57, as we have third quarter action here. Ball gets tipped out. Jazz have 12 on the shot clock. Markkanen going to get it started for Utah on the inbound. Gets it in to Walker Kessler. Kessler now over to Olynyk. Corner attempt. Ochai Agbaji goes in and drops it in, 59-64. Here's Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown goes up with it. Tough shot. Gets it poked away. And here comes Ochai Agbaji. Can't get it to go, but Olynyk is there, and he puts it up and in. 61-64. Impressive start for the Jazz. High energy basketball. Over to White. Now Griffin takes a three in the corner, and Blake Griffin, I share a name with him, and he knocks down the three like we do. Blake Griffin a little bit washed now, but three-point shooting this season. Tonight, 44% on the season. He shoots a clip of 38%. Not too bad. The roll does not go for Jaylen Brown on the other end, and the Jazz trying to close this gap here. Talen Horton-Tucker goes inside, spins, gives it back to THT, and he puts it up. Tough shot, and he is... What'd they call? Foul is on Horton-Tucker. What? A little push off there. That's what the call is going to be. Here's the inbound to Jaylen Brown. Brown getting it started for the Boston Celtics. Over to Hauser. Hauser back over to Brown. Now in the corner, Grant Williams wide open, cannot knock it down. Blake Griffin hits the deck, and the rebound goes to Utah. Here comes Markkanen back over to Talen Horton-Tucker. Markkanen working on some screens. Gets one, gives it down to Markkanen. Puts it up, tough shot, got it to go right over Grant Williams. No foul called. And here's one thing to point out about the Celtics. Without Robert Williams manning the paint. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Without Robert Williams manning the paint, this really is a pure 5-out, everybody shoots basketball team. And that is something that you have to recognize. That's why this team is so good at shooting. That one goes out of bounds off of the Celtics. It'll go the other way. That one off the foot of Jason Tatum. Lowry Markkanen, big time finish inside. Impressive stuff right there. And here is Kelly Olynyk. Olynyk kicks it out. Wide open three. Ochai Agbaji cannot knock it down. It's taken away by White, or pulled down by White. Here comes Jason Tatum. Tatum over to Blake Griffin, left wide open for three. He takes another one. That one's way off. It's taken down by THT. Horton-Tucker up the floor to Kelly Olynyk. He steps through, puts it up. There's a foul, and he will go to the line for two. Grant Williams, John at the ref. I was just taking a listen to him for a second. Where's the call is what he says. But look, I mean, I could definitely see that. Thank you, Kenny, for moderating. I appreciate it. What's going on, chat? Appreciate you stopping in, my man. First one is good at the line for Kelly Olynyk, 64-67. Jazz getting awfully close here to being big-time contenders in this game. Grant Williams. Still John at the ref for that call. Second free throw. Up and down. Here comes White. Derek White gets a nice screen right there. Bullet pass down to Blake Griffin. He puts it up. Oh, that was close to being a goaltend right there on Walker Kessler, but no call and no finish, or no joy for the Jazz, I guess, as that one still went in for Blake Griffin. Ochai wide open for three. Drano! And Ochai knocks it down. It is 68-69, and the Jazz are well within striking distance now. They can feel that lead brewing. And there is let's see what this is. 8-14. It'll be a Celtic at the line here, I think. Oh, it's a 3-second in the lane call. First one does not go. First one does not go for Tatum. Second one coming here. No, it was just a one shot. That's right. It's not a 2-for-1. Here's Brown. Brown looking to go in. Kicks it out. Tatum open. Goes inside. Spins. Baseline. Gives it over to Brown, and he throws it out of bounds. That'll go the other way. Great defensive possession there by Utah. I have never seen that. Shot clock violation. That's a next-level defensive possession. They get Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Oh, God, the Jays, man. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum both on that baseline. And they could not do anything against that tough Jazz defense as Horton Tucker goes inside and will stay with the Jazz. Kicked the ball on the Celtics. Horton Tucker, man, he's just so physical. Sometimes those are going to happen. Not a fun fall there, but here's the inbound. Horton Tucker, in my definition, the pure embodiment of a warrior, just loves going at it. Now here is Markkanen, kicks it out. Agbaji open for three. Bang! Big time shot. Agbaji steps back, steps in, and he knocks down the tray. 71-69, and the Jazz are up. It's their first lead of the night here at home. Jaylen Brown working on the elbow, goes inside, puts it up, and he is fouled. 7:19 left to play here, and that is a big-time shot by Ochai Agbaji, and this is what the Jazz have him for. He steps in and out on Derek White, got him to jump, and that's something he is going to make all day. If JC and Sexton playing, it will be a W. Yes, I agree. Warriors lose. Nice. First free throw is no good. Ball don't lie. Second one coming up here. 7:19 left to play in the third. Right now, in this quarter, it's 5-14. Utah on top in terms of scoring. And there is Jaylen Brown knocking it down at the free throw line. That second one does go down. 70-71. And here comes Talen Horton Tucker. Wide open three. Lauri Markkanen, not his night. That one doesn't go. Derek White able to knock it down. You can see the defensive signs getting thrown up. It looks like they're going to double Jason Tatum when they get the chance, but they left Derek White wide open, and he knocks it down for three. Olynyk gives it down low. Markkanen, the slam right on top of Derek White. Big time play right there. 73-73. Jazz tie it up. Here's a kick to Jason Tatum. He goes inside. Bullies his way in. Kicks it out. Wide open three. Muscala too high. And it's pulled down by Markkanen. And there's a foul. Great play by Markkanen. Kept it high. And a little bump is going to cause Jason Tatum to get his third. We got a game here in Salt Lake. 6:25 left to play in the third. The Jazz working their way back into this one. 71 in the chat. I appreciate every single one of you guys for stopping in tonight. And if you have not already, we are 15 away from hitting 5,000 subscribers. That would be a huge milestone. But I'll leave it up to you. If you guys could get us there, that would really mean a lot. But let's take a look at this game so far for both teams. Take a look at the shot chart here. In this third quarter, the Jazz knocking them down from everywhere. You see those shots inside, couple outside. The Celtics, just a little bit of nothing from everywhere except for that corner. So, interesting stuff. If we look at all the quarters, the Jazz, both of these teams, you'll see the same type of game plan. Not a lot of mid-range shots between Missoula and Will Hardy. Both of them learn under the same people, coached on the same team last year. It's going to be a very tight offense. No mid-range shots. They're just low percentage shots. A 3 is better than a 2. So far, if we take a look at the team stats, the Jazz shooting 41% from outside. The Celtics shooting 43%, 15 for 36 from outside for Boston, and 10 for 26 for the Jazz. And the story really so far, I can't even tell, honestly. I don't know how the Jazz are in this if the Celtics have made 5 more threes. And it could just be the Jazz have been to the line a little bit more. But, I mean, it's been impressive for Utah. A lot more shots have been taken for Utah, I will say that. They've had the ball more, mostly due to them being way up in the rebound category, 25 to 39. Celtics missing Rob Williams tonight. So that is rough. Yes, but if you have not already, please do hit that subscribe button. It really does help us out here on this channel. 4,985. Again, we are 15 away, and it feels like maybe we'll be making some history tonight on the Jazz Huddle, hitting that 5K mark. It would really mean a lot to me and my co-host Addison, but he is not here tonight. I do appreciate every single one of you guys being in here, though, celebrating this Jazz basketball with me. Of course, this is a team that everybody thought was going to tank, but they have done just the opposite, especially in this game. Good stuff so far by Utah battling back. It's 16-9 so far in this quarter. On the scoring breakdown, Utah obviously favored in that regard. Ochai Agbaji, 13 points for him, 2 for 3 on the two-pointers in this quarter. Or 2 for 3 on two-pointers in the game, 3 for 6 from outside, and 8 points in the quarter. Here comes Talen Horton-Tucker. THT outside. Hands it off. Rudy Gay working his way around. Now Ochai Agbaji outside to Talen Horton-Tucker. THT looking to go inside. Fading away. THT. Baseline shot is good. Man, 2 more for THT. He's got 15. Impressive game again from Talen Horton-Tucker. Now here is Brogdon. Brogdon gets a screen from Cornette outside. Big time 3-ball for Jaylen Brown. Does not go, and that's a man's rebound. Down low for Walker Kessler. Now here comes Talen Horton-Tucker. He goes inside. He's going to spin in on Malcolm Brogdon. Fading away. That's a brick. Not the best shot right there, but it's one that he's made before. Here's Muscala, gives it over to Jaylen Brown, and a timeout, or it's tipped out by Rudy Gay. THT pulling the strings for this Utah Jazz offense, goes on the baseline against Jaylen Brown and knocks it down on that possession just a couple seconds ago. Puts the Jazz up by 2 for their second lead of the night. Some fantastic stuff going on here for Utah. Impressive gameplay right now. Here is Derek White. White spinning, goes inside, kicks it out. Brogdon going to go inside, loses that one, and it's kicked, they say. It'll stay with the Celtics. 5:15 left to play. So I guess they assess that as a foul on Markkanen. Here's Brogdon. Over to Cornette. Back over to Brogdon, left open for 3. He'll take that all day. That one does not go, and it's pulled down by Markkanen. Lowry pulls down the rebound. He's been a little bit cold tonight, 6 for 16. Not the worst game, though. Gives it over to Rudy Gay. Now over to Chris Dunn. Dunn, yet to score in this game. Gives it down low to Kessler, and he puts it on that nice reverse layup. The magic touch down low for Walker Kessler is true. Now down low, it's Jaylen Brown as he turns around, and puts it in. 75-77, and we are moving in this one. Here's Chris Dunn. Down low to Markkanen. Now to Kessler, and he puts it in again. Kessler showing that elite finishing ability for the young big man. Impressive stuff. He is number one since the All-Star break in field goal percentage. Number one in blocks. Number 3 in rebounds. What more could you ask from the young fella? Kid Kess. Big time block right there. Talk about the block leader. That's him. Here comes Chris Dunn. Dunn, swing over to Rudy Gay. Big three. Yes! And the Jazz go up by 7. Big time play and a timeout on the floor. Wow. What a three right there from Rudy Gay. He's been struggling a little bit in this game. That will eliminate your worries and make your dreams come true. 3:57 left to play here in this third quarter. Good action by Utah as we head to a commercial timeout. Wow. Music is so loud in Salt Lake City. You are absolutely right. Jazz Media, right. Yes, sir. We signed Chris Dunn to 1 year, and he goes for 0 points, 4 assists, though, and that's all you need. That means he's got 8, in my opinion. Bob says, come on, Jazz. I agree. Hey, we are doing a great job right now. Kessler is starting to shine in this game. Now Dunn needs to score. You're right, Bernard, but look, I mean, he's doing it for his other guys. 4 assists for Chris Dunn, the young man who just signed that contract. He's been around the league a little bit. Was the number 5 pick in 2016. Hopefully he can get his career on track in Utah, and he's looking like he has. Was signed to 2 10-day contracts, and now he is signed to a multi-year deal. Awesome stuff for Utah. 74 in the chat. Appreciate you guys stopping in. If you have not already, please do smash up that subscribe button. We're 15 away, you guys, from hitting 5,000. It would really mean a lot to me and Addison here on this channel if you could smash that baby up. Kessler again, though, starting to shine, and he's not just starting, he has been shining since the All-Star break. Number 1 in rebounds per game. Or number 3 in rebounds per game. Number 1 in blocks per game. And number 1 in field goal percentage. Absolutely fantastic stuff. So excited to have him as a part of this growing franchise. That is big time for Utah. And it should be very good in the future to have a guy like that in our corner. 62 in the chat. Appreciate you guys stopping in here. It really does mean a lot to me. 14 away now. 4,986. We got 14 before we hit that mark. It would really mean a lot. Help me out. Help the channel out. Oh, man. Blocker Kessler, future depoy and MVP. I love it. Blocker Kessler. The kid. I love his fundamentals, and he just got vertical on that block. Impressive stuff. Rudy Gay open for 3, and that's what he does. Rudy knocking down the 3 ball. Impressive basketball by Utah, looking to build on it. Here they go. Here's Cornette. An 11-2 run for Utah in the last 2:52. Now down low, it is Jaylen Brown. Once again, the Celtics looking for their 50th win of the year. Muscala open for 3 in the corner. You betcha. 78-82. It's a 4-point game. He's one guy you don't want to leave in the corner. Played a long time with Oklahoma City. Plenty of playoff runs for him, and he knows how to knock him down from out there. Now inside is Kessler, and no, that was Markkanen, and he got blocked away at the rim, and here is White. White over to Brogdon. Brogdon going inside, and that's a blocking foul on Utah. 3:14 left to play in the third. Nasal fracture for Rudy and a facial fracture for Jaylen Brown. Not super fun. All right, here we go. Derek White getting it started. Gives it over to Malcolm Brogdon. He puts it up. Tough shot. Got the roll. 80-82. And we continue here with this tight basketball game. Here is Dunn. Dunn. Working with it. Goes inside. Barrels his way in. Puts it up. Cannot knock it down right there. And here comes Brogdon. Brogdon going inside. Kicks it out. Derek White, he's been the hot hand. Gives it out to Jaylen Brown. Thought about the three. Won't take it. Now he takes the inside shot. Got it to go, and we're all tied up. That's what you got to do if you're Jaylen Brown. 20 points for him tonight. He's made a lot of very tough shots, but this is a tough Jazz team, and they're going to look to come back on this offensive possession. That one's kicked, and it's going to reset to 14 on the shot clock for the Utah Jazz. Fontecchio checks in for Utah. 2:11 left to play in the third. Heat packs going on for Jaylen Brown on the bench. Dunn gets it into Kessler. Kessler over to Fontecchio. Fontecchio goes up with it. Tough shot. I don't like that shot at all. Could have kicked out of that. As here comes Jaylen Brown. 2 minutes remaining. That one goes in, and Jaylen Brown, possible takeover here, 84-82. Big time shot right there inside over Kessler. Dunn goes inside, throws that one out of bounds, but it was last touched by Derek White. What a play right there. Jaylen Brown got it in, and that was nearly blocked away. Could have been called a foul, but Jaylen Brown, big time play. Here is Fontecchio. He's got to stop shooting, man. I love you, Fontecchio. You got to pass out of it. Here is Brogdon. Goes over to Derek White. White going inside, puts it up, and man, White taking it to the 10. There is a lot of Celtics fans in attendance tonight here in Utah. Now here is Dunn. Chris Dunn looking to go inside. Dunn kicks it out. Rudy Gay wide open for three. Spots up. You betcha! Rudy Gay silences the Boston fans, chanting just a little bit. And here comes Brogdon. Quick three ball. He got it. Man, that's a tough shot for Malcolm Brogdon, trying to will his Celtics to get their 50th win of the year. Here's Abaji, open for three. Takes it. No good, and it's pulled down. And here come the Celtics. Looking to get out in front. They give it over to Brogdon. Brogdon going inside, puts it up. Fontecchio all over the place down low, and he is getting beat big time. 91-85. Now Fontecchio gives it over to Dunn. Over to Rudy Gay. Another three ball. No good. Jazz got to work it inside. Playing too fast. Too fast. And that's a 10-second call on Jaylen Brown. You see it sometimes. Jaylen Brown gets called for it there in the Jazz. Can't buy a bucket right now. They need Fontecchio and Gay to stop taking all the shots. Ugh. Gosh. Checking in is Lauri Markkanen. Maybe he's the guy who can get it done, even though he hasn't been great tonight either. 19 seconds left to play here. 91-85. 6-point game. I don't know what's going on here. Going to add a little bit of time back onto the clock. 21.9 now. And here is Fontecchio. Gets it into Chris Dunn. Dunn. A lot of Celtics fans in the stands. Dunn. Three ball. Got it! Big time shot. Jazz looking to quiet these fans who came out of nowhere. Jaylen Brown, 6.3 seconds. Gets it taken away by Abaji. And it's out of bounds. With 1.8 left to play in the fourth. Celtics fans getting loud, chanting, making themselves be heard But the Jazz able to silence it just enough so far. And here we go. It's going to be a quick inbound and an attempted shot for Boston. It's in, and he didn't even get it off. 91-88. We head to the fourth quarter here in Utah. Impressive stuff for Boston, coming from behind, getting their fans, coming into Utah, being very rowdy as always. That's how Boston is. We'll see if they can do something special tonight. Oh, man. Looks like UCLA should win their game. But this one coming down to the wire here. End of the third quarter. 12 more minutes of basketball coming your way here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Absolutely thrilled to have you with us here on the Jazz Huddle. We should have a very good finish to this game. The Jazz won that quarter in scoring 31-27. They were up by quite a bit. I believe their largest lead was around 5 in that quarter. Some great stuff. We are 1 like away from 60 likes. It would really mean a lot if you could hit that up for me. Would definitely help us out. Get the stream out to more people. We got 85 in the chat, and also right now we are on the road to 5K. We are 13 subscribers away from hitting 5,000. 5,000. It would mean a lot if you guys could smash that up. Largest lead for the Jazz was 7 in that quarter, that third quarter, as we head to the fourth year. 12 more minutes of basketball, and 1 like away from 60. 13 subscribers away from 5K. That's crazy. That is just nuts. The fact that we have gotten there. We are 13 away. It is all or nothing. You are right. For the city, the music is loud. Go Jazz. Come on now, Manny, with the very enticing speech. I love it. Of course, we blew the lead. It was tough. And, this is what happens. This is just a fantastic Boston team that they have put together. And look, I mean, this is what you get. Great teams do great things, and that's what they're doing right now here in Utah. Good stuff for Boston so far tonight. I appreciate everybody stopping in. Really does mean a lot to me here. And hopefully we can hit that 5,000 mark tonight or very soon. 12 minutes left. A little bit more basketball for us. We'll see how this one ends up. Here we go. To get it started, it is Chris Dunn. Dunn gives it out to Rudy Gay. He's going to take a quick shot off the block, and I don't like that at all. Now here is Brogdon. Over to Muscala. Now to Hauser. Now to Williams. Williams working with it on the left side. Almost taken away right there. Brogdon. Left open is Grant Williams as he knocks down a quick shot inside. 93-88. 5-point game. Here's Chris Dunn again. Dunn over to Ju Zhang. Jazz playing a primarily bench lineup. It's all bench, in fact. Dunn goes inside, puts it up. Tough shot. Got it to go. What a finish by Chris Dunn. 90-93. Jazz closing this gap, and they're not even playing any starters. Great defensive effort down low. Fontecchio forces the jump ball. You can hear it. All right. 13 points a night for Fontecchio. He was fantastic on the road trip. Doing more of the same here tonight. Good stuff. And here we go. He'll have a jump ball with Grant Williams. What are we doing? Jason Tatum checking back in. 10:57 left to play here in the fourth. 93-90 is the score. Brogdon getting tended to on the bench. quick talk in the huddle for the Jazz. Here we go. Waiting on this jump ball here. Not sure what's going on, but the Jazz looking to close out on a very strong note here in Salt Lake City. All right, here we go. Jump ball here in Utah. Come on, ref. Just put it up. And it goes in the direction of the Celtics. Taken away by Chris Dunn. Here he goes. Goes up with it. Got it. No, did not get it. But he will go to the line for two. Toscano Anderson forcing that steal. He's known to be a quick, gritty player. Gotta love that from Juan Toscano Anderson. But Dunn doing the job, man. Gotta love it. First one's good for Dunn. 91-93, and this is what the Jazz brought him in for. That gritty player, that guy who wants to get those steals towards the end of the game. That's a big-time play. Chris Dunn at the line. Second one coming. It's up, and it is good. 92-93. 1 point game. Here we go. Here's Grant Williams. Gives it over to Jason Tatum. Tatum crossing the timeline. Gets a screen from Muscala. He will use it. Goes right. Swarmed by Jazz defenders. Toscano Anderson finding his man once again. Muscala takes his shot on the baseline. Got it to go. 95-92. There's Fontecchio. Gives it over to Rudy Gay. Gay over to Fontecchio again. 3-ball does not go, and it's pulled down by Jason Tatum. Tatum outside. Gives it down to Muscala, and he goes inside. He's blocked away by Fontecchio. Beautiful block right there. Here is Toscano Anderson. Kicks it out. Gay, 3-ball, corner. Yes! Gay ties the game up at 95. 10:04 left to play. Big time shot for Utah. Jazz fans on their feet. Here comes Grant Williams. Puts it up. Easy, too. Down low. Tough finish. Made it look easy. And the basket, fell apart on the bottom end. Not sure what's up with that. What a kick, though. Rudy Gay has been knocking in those shots from outside all game long in the corner. Gotta love it. Rudy Gay working with it outside. Hands it off. Johnny Juzang thinking about the three. He'll take it. 3-ball up and no good. And, all these Boston fans chanting, "Let's go Boston." I mean, that's cool and all, but look, you're playing a lot of your starters right now, and the Jazz have Johnny Juzang, Rudy Gay, Juan Toscano Anderson, Chris Dunn, and Simone Fontecchio on the floor. You are a contender looking for your 50th win of the year. I get you have a couple guys out, but so do the Jazz. You cannot be getting that cocky. I mean, listen, it's a close game, but there is not a single guy close to starting for the Jazz on the floor right now. And that tells you how gritty, how deep this team is. There is a 3 for Williams. It does not go outside, and the Jazz are going to clear it away. Here comes Fontecchio. Hands it off. Gay, now over to Dunn. Dunn going inside. Puts it up. High off the glass. That one doesn't go. No foul called, even though there should have been one. And here come the Celtics coming the other way. 3 for Williams again, and he knocks that one down. Good shot there by Williams. 100-95. First team to crack triple digits is the Celtics. Nice job there as Rudy Gay takes a 3. It doesn't go. Nice offensive board. They give it over to Juzang. His 3 is no good. It's batted out again. Another offensive board. They called an offensive foul. Come on. Come on. It is a 50-50 ball. These calls have been happening all night. That is not a foul. Not a foul. That is fair game. It's a loose ball. It is a loose ball. That's a problem. I don't think they're going to review it. Toscano Anderson 6 down. And Walker Kessler, the only starter playing for the Jazz. He will check in. Wow. 95 to 100. Grant Williams inside. Blocked away by Walker Kessler. It'll stay with the Celtics. Another block for Walker Kessler. It's so good for this young Utah Jazz team, though, to get these reps. Right now, Walker Kessler with 10 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Second best team in the East. Jazz not even playing any of their starters except for Kessler right now, and they are fighting. That's a tough shot right there by Malcolm Brogdon, and you expect now Jazz will probably bring in their starters here, which is funny enough. I would not have expected that. If you're in this situation, that's a big bet right there from Will Hardy. And honestly, it kind of paid off, in my opinion. I love to get those reps for those young guys. We are 12 subscribers away from 5,000. Oh, we hit it tonight? I don't know. We'll see. But I appreciate every single one of you guys in here helping us out. And this has been an awesome game so far. Right now, Boston leading in the quarter scoring-wise, 11-7. 95 to 102. It's a 7-point game. Oh, man. Yeah, need to score right now if you're Utah. Can't be having these plays not happen for him. Chris Dunn leading the Jazz with 5 assists. Kelly Olynyk with 11 rebounds and Markkanen with 16 points. And for the Celtics, it's been the Jaylen Brown show with 22. And behind him is Jason Tatum and Malcolm Brogdon, both with 15, and Grant Williams with 14. He scored a bunch recently, a quick 5-point run just by himself. Nice job there. Derek White with 5 rebounds for him, and Jason Tatum with 6 assists. The Jazz have dominated in the rebound category, 35-36. Consider that the Jazz are 10 percentage points under the Celtics in field goal percentage, and that really tells a story about how gritty this Jazz team has been trying to fight their way back into this game. A lot of shots have not fallen for them, but they've just taken more because of those rebounds, because of those blocks by the Jazz. 4 blocks by the Jazz, 3 steals, 23 assists. It's been a great game of basketball for the Jazz. 14 offensive rebounds. Those second chance points are huge for Utah. You gotta love it. 90 in the chat. Nice, yes. Very excited to have you all in here. Now we are 11 away from 5,000. It would really mean a lot. Help us out tonight. Let's hit that mark. Hit that mark, baby. All right. Sacramento is who the Jazz will take on Monday. A very fun to watch Western Conference squad. We'll see if the Jazz can beat them. They are number 2 in the West right now. Fantastic stuff by that whole organization. I can't say enough about how much I love what the Kings have done. The acquisition of Domantas Sabonis, a guy I've been high on from the very beginning of his career. Gotta love to see him succeeding in such a big way. Him and De'Aaron Fox have been huge. All right, here are the Jazz. Chris Dunn gives it over to Kelly Olynyk. Olynyk going to go inside. Puts it up. Tough shot. Fading away. Got it to go. 97 to 102. And the Jazz need a stop and a score and a couple more to get on top. Olynyk with 13 tonight. 11 rebounds. A double-double. Outside is Jason Tatum. JT working with it. Kicks it over to Malcolm Brogdon. Brogdon going inside. Floater up. Floater too strong. It's pulled down by Walker Kessler. And here come the Jazz again. Here is Kelly O. Kelly O going inside. Puts his left elbow down. Now goes outside. He's going to drive baseline again. Goes in. wrapping around the defense, gives it over to Chris Dunn. Dunn going to work off the dribble, goes inside, puts it up. Should have been a foul. They didn't call it. Kessler is there with the rebound and the finish. The Jazz get their 15th offensive rebound of the night, and a quick 2 inside for Kessler makes it a 3-point game. Wow. Here's Brogdon. Over to Jason Tatum. Tatum thought about it, gives it over to Grant Williams. He'll tee up the 3. You betcha. Cold-blooded by Grant Williams. You hear all those Celtics fans in the crowd explode. There's a lot of them. Grant Williams, 17 points tonight, 5 for 9 on the 3-point line as Markkanen goes inside and got it to go. Should have been a foul. They didn't call it. Jazz have to get back and hustle on defense here. Wide open 3 for Grant Williams, and he is hot. We got to hustle back on defense. That is a big mistake in transition right there. Now the Jazz playing a game of merry-go-round in terms of scoring. I mean, both teams are just going back and forth right now. Now Kelly Olynyk goes in. There's a lot of fouls not being called by ref number 29 here on the right side. I'm not sure what he's looking at. Here is Brogdon. Brogdon kicks it out. Grant Williams. Williams going inside on Markkanen. Kicks it out. Wide open 3 for Cornette. That one doesn't go, and the Jazz have a chance to get this one within 5 or 4. Here's Dunn. Dunn going to go inside. Puts it up off the glass. No good. Walker Kessler, crazy offensive rebound. Kicks it out. Markkanen 3-ball. Yes! That's a huge shot. Markkanen has been cold all night from outside, and he knocks it down. 104 to 108. The Jazz down by 4 now, and Markkanen looking to get hot here in this fourth quarter. 5:21 left to play. 21 for Markkanen. He now leads the Jazz in scoring. That pretty big man stroke. You gotta love it. Oh, man. Is this going to be the night? We are at 4,989 subscribers. We got 107 in the chat. Smash that like button up and smash that subscribe button. We are 11 away from 5,000. It would mean the world to me if you guys could get me there tonight. Can't trade buckets. You're absolutely right. It has to be stops and scores. Has to be stops and scores. And it would really help if they could just get a stop, string it together with a score, and repeat that process just a little bit. Right now, for the Jazz, I mean, it's been the Grant Williams show, and I expect that he's probably going to cool down. But man, he has been hot to say the least. All right, once again, welcome into the stream. If you guys have been in here already, I appreciate you stopping in. And if you're just stopping in, welcome to the channel. My name is Blake. I typically have a co-host named Addison, but he is in Hawaii right now. You know, I don't know. I mean, maybe I would take Hawaii over this, but you never know. Come on, so close. Come on, play some D. That's what I'm saying. Hopefully they can get the job done. 114 in the chat, 66 likes. Let's look to get that up just a little higher. And if you have not already, man, I know I keep talking about it, but we're so close to 5,000 subscribers. It would mean the world to me if you guys could smash that up. We got 118 in the chat. I know we could do it, but I'm not going to push you to do it. It just is what it is. Boston, come on. Says Guapo kills. Whoa, Guapo kills. Need Boston. If you need him to cover, listen, I mean, it might be tight. It might be tight. You put 50K on Boston? Nah, you tripping, right? That's not true. Is that true, Guapo? There's no way. 50K on that money line. You should have come in earlier. I would have told you, look, I would have taken that spread, but I would not have taken Boston with 50K. Come on now. Maybe I put $5 on it. But look, this is a gritty Jazz team. I'll keep you updated. Trust me. Oh, man. Why'd you just put it on them, too? They're hot now. Jazz are. Here we go. Markkanen, 3 threes in this game. 3 for 10, 30% from outside. Not his best shooting night. Down low for Luke Cornette. That's a freebie down low. for Luke. Slams it home. 8th point of the night. Here is THT. Goes inside. Kicks it out. Markkanen. Going inside. Fading away. Tough J. Does not go. It's pulled down by Grant Williams. And it's been his night tonight. 4:40 left to play here. Hold on. I got to switch my clock. Outside. Brogdon goes inside and gets fouled down low. 4:36 left to play now. And the Jazz, 4:36, not 3. They are going to give that one to Kelly Olynyk. So KO picks up his 3rd. No, his 2nd. Remarkable. Kelly Olynyk does not have 5 fouls yet. Impressive. Malcolm Brogdon at the line. First one's up and good. One most improved player just not too many years ago. I believe 5 years ago won that. He is a good ball player, but he heard me talk and missed that second one. Here comes Talen Horton-Tucker. THT, this starting Jazz unit out here. And THT looking for Kessler. Gets it to him. Gives it out to Markkanen. Here comes Mark going inside. Puts it up. Off the glass and in. Markkanen finishing. Tough finish right there. 4:14 left to play in the 4th. And here come the Celtics. The Jazz. Oh. Here is Jason Tatum. Tatum. Working on Markkanen. Tatum. Puts a move on him. Goes inside. Puts it up. High up. And that one's no good. Great defense by Walker Kessler at the rim. Now THT goes down the floor. Leaves it open for Cal. Markkanen can't drain the 3. But it's rebounded by Kessler. Great effort right there. Here comes THT. THT goes baseline. Spinning. Puts it up. Off the glass. Good! Wow! Absolute magic down low by THT. 17 offensive rebounds for Utah to 4 for the Celtics, and that could be the game. We will see. Here is Brown. Gives it over to Jason Tatum. Gosh. Now back over to Brown. 3 ball. No. And it's batted up. Great rebound by Mike Muscala. Gives the Celtics another chance. Down low for Green, and that one is taken away by Kelly Olynyk. It's going to be out of bounds and Jazz basketball. This crowd is up. This crowd is loud. Another sellout in Utah. Here is Talen Horton-Tucker. THT gets a screen from Markkanen. THT going to take a 3. Oh, that one's just off. And oh my gosh. Sinuses, don't hurt me now. It's taken away by Jaylen Brown. Now in the corner, it's Grant Williams. Open for 3. You can't leave him open. Oh, gosh. Ugh. Frustrating. 23-point night for Grant Williams. Fantastic stuff. Here's Kelly Olynyk. Now gives it down low to Markkanen. Puts it up, and he is fouled. Markkanen going to go to the line for 2. 2:15 left to play here in this 4th quarter. Man. Oh, just physical right now. We are 10 subscribers away from 5,000. Boston's doing a good job right now. I'll tell you that much. 136 in the chat. 67 likes, though. Come on now. Smash that up. Let's go. 108 to 114. First free throw is up and good. Grant Williams out of Tennessee. Fantastic game tonight as Tennessee had a fantastic game earlier today. Advanced to the Sweet 16 over Duke. Impressive stuff. Markkanen at the line. Second one is up and good. And here comes Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum looking to seal this game away. 110 to 114. I don't know where I got the 15 from. Oh, I added it to the wrong. score. There's Tatum. Gives it over to Grant Williams again. Williams fakes. Goes inside. Foul before the shot. Gonna put it on the floor. Well before the shot there. Williams arguing, trying to get it on the shot. I understand, but it was well before. Yeah, well before the shot. At least 2 steps. 1:58 left to play here in the fourth. And here is the inbound. It goes to Mike Muscala. Now to Tatum. Tatum working with it up top. Outside, Grant Williams open for 3. No good. Man, that's the one you really wanted if you're Boston. And there's Kessler. He was about to sky for a dunk. And that was a clear path foul in my book. You got to check this, referees. Check it. Check it. Yeah, they're going to review it now. And that critical moment here, it would be big time if that was designated as a clear path foul. Let's see who it was on also. It was on Jaylen Brown, and he just pushed him out of the way. Look, I mean, there's a lot of fouls that are basketball plays. That is not a basketball play. He knew his career was about to be over. That was Jaylen Brown on the foul for the Celtics. 72 likes, 161 in here. Please smash that bad boy up. And if you have not already, look, we're so close. 9 subscribers away from 5,000. Make this a special night, you guys. We got 165 in here. Smash that up. And the review is happening right now. And look, what designates it as a clear path, it's not a basketball play. You are just taking a player out of their path with the ball. And Kessler was about to slam that baby home. You see him getting ready, put it up, and he just got pushed by Jaylen Brown. Brown, I mean, you could have went and tried to help him up, Jaylen, but no. And Kessler really wanted that one, and you can see his face. He was definitely scared of falling right there. Definitely took a spill, but nothing terrible. Man, Celtics and Jazz going at it here on the Jazz Huddle. Appreciate you guys stopping in. It really does mean a lot. 73 likes still. Smash that up. Mar, welcome in. Guapo, welcome in. Ryan, go Jazz. Yes, sir. All right, let's see what they decide here. Call coming. I'll hear it, and I'll tell you what I hear first. And Jaylen Brown didn't mean to hurt him. Let's see, but it's going to be upgraded to a flagrant 1. There you go. That's the right call. See some Celtics fans getting mad. 2 free throws for Utah coming up. I mean, Jaylen, look, it was close, but you just can't push him. Not in that situation, especially, you know, he is defenseless. He is not going to be able to do anything to you. So you can't just push him. Kessler at the line, shooting 2. First one is up and no good. That could be costly for Utah. 1:43 left to play in the fourth. One more coming for Walker Kessler. It's up. Oh, and that one's no good too. 2 dinkies. Does not go. It'll be costly for the Utah Jazz, but that's going to be something that Kessler's going to get better at as he continues his very young career. Rookie year. Fantastic stuff from him. Abaji working around screens. Going to take a tough 3. Got it! Ochai for 3. And he's got 16. Fantastic stuff. This crowd is louder than loud. This is Jazz basketball at its finest. Big time crowd. Big time game. Big time shot from Ochai Abaji. Here's Grant Williams in the corner. Fakes. Kicks out. Jalen Green, open 3. Yes! Holy smokes. That's a tough shot. Here's THT. Can the Jazz respond? THT. Answer from Markkanen. Big time shot from Lauri Markkanen. 117 to 116. And this is just a heck of a game. 1 minute left to play. Here is Jason Tatum. Tatum outside. Thinking about the three. Getting shut down by Ochai Agbaji. Fades away. Baseline J does not go. Here come the Utah Jazz. THT. Crowd on its feet. THT. 41 seconds left to play. THT looking for something. Goes inside. Got it to go. Yes! Holy smokes. The Jazz take the lead with 31 left to play. Absolutely incredible basketball from Utah. Wow. The Jazz on top by 1. What a play. What a climax to a fantastic game right now. But there is still a lot of time left. But holy smokes. You can't ask for much more. I swear I say it every time. But you can't ask for much more out of Talen Horton-Tucker. He has been absolutely phenomenal. Oh, talk about phenomenal. We are 7 away from 5K on the channel. Can we hit it tonight? Let's see. We also are at 77 likes, 189 of you guys in here. Smash that bad boy up. 3 more likes gets us to 80. Come on, guys. Help a brother out. Oh. Holy smokes. Can the Jazz get the job done against one of the best defenses in the league? Missing Marcus Smart and Al Horford, but the Jazz also missing Jordan Clarkson and Colin Sexton. 2 very, very good players for them. Let's see if they can get it done. 35.3 remaining, and here we go. 4th quarter coming to a close. It's the final stretch here in Utah. 35 seconds left to play. Trying to protect that 1-point lead. All it takes is a shot if you are the Celtics. Brogdon going to inbound it. That pure point guard. Here we go. Gets it in to Tatum. Way outside. Tatum going in. Stop and pop. 3 ball. No good. Why would he do that? Markkanen grabs the board and here he goes. Here we go. Crowd all on its feet. All 20,000. Interesting play for Boston. And here is THT. Looking to seal it. THT crosses up. Goes inside. THT. Ball pops out. It'll go the other way. Oh, boy. 5 seconds. They give it back to Boston with 5 seconds remaining. 117 to 118. 5 seconds is plenty of time to get a good shot off if you are Boston. Oh, I got to get something in the way so I can't see this. Oh, God. No. This crowd, though, so invested in the game. You got to love it. So fun. 244 in the chat. We are 15 likes away from 100. Smash that up. And we are, let's see. We are 6 subscribers away from 5K. Come on. There's 250 in here. Can we not hit that? Let's go. Come on, guys. Help a brother out. Let's go. It would really mean the most to me. 5K is unbelievable. Unbelievable. 251 in the chat. Appreciate every single one of you guys for popping in tonight. This is a heck of a game. I'm thrilled to have you guys watching it with me. One more shot, one more play for the Boston Celtics. It's been a blast of a game so far. The Jazz on top by 1, but can they close it out? It's the big moments that matter. Will they get it done? And we hit it. We hit 5K. Oh, that is awesome. That is freaking awesome. Here is the inbound. Can the Jazz get it done? They get it into Grant Williams. He goes inside, puts it up. He's blocked away. And the Jazz will win it in a very, very awesome Final play, Kessler gets it done at the end of the game. His third block of the night, and Utah pulls away from the second team in the East. Huge win. Giant win for the Utah Jazz, for Walker Kessler, Lauri Markkanen. Everybody did a fantastic job tonight. You are playing. It is a David and Goliath game, and they got the job done. Absolutely a blast to watch. So excited, and we hit 5K. What a night. What a game. What a channel, man. I mean, I don't know, man. It's fun to be a part of this channel. So excited to have you guys in the chat when we hit that. Man, means a lot. 245 in the chat. Wow. Bet Jazz money line with 4 minutes left in the game, plus 450. Nice leaky crease. Yes, sir. Big time stuff, man. 5 likes away from 100, but wow, what a game. The Jazz get it done. Wow, I don't even have words. Great block down low by Walker Kessler. Grant Williams went inside. He got swallowed up, and Kessler is my player of the game. Holy smokes. And he's getting interviewed right now. I want to hear what he's got to say. And so simple. He just says, look, we locked up. Kessler got you 82, Reezy. Yes, man. Oh, man. What a great stream. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate you, my man. Holy smokes. Yeah, what a great game. Couldn't ask for much better on my Saturday night. 5,002 in the chat. Holy smokes, guys. I probably woke up my entire house, but it's worth it. Manny, letting it be heard. Let's go, Jazz. Come on. And all the bettors in here, I hope you hit what you hit. I told you at the beginning of the game, that Jazz spread might be the way to go. Lean on the Jazz when they are at home. They will do you right. We are 2 likes away from 100. I would really appreciate it if you guys could smash it up. Had a feeling it was going to happen tonight. Yes, sir, Kenny. Appreciate you every step of the way. Manny, every step of the way. Bobby Cox, my man, stopping in. Appreciate you. Makes you proud to be a Jazz fan. Hey, we appreciate you too, Reezy. Always great to see you in here. Worth liking this live now. I appreciate you, Goku. That's my man. Oh, man. What a blast, man. Just a huge collective win. Talking to Ochai Agbaji now. Another guy who just had a huge contribution in this game. 16 points for him. 6 for 11 from the field. I just love this team. It's a bunch of young, gritty guys. They put non-starters on the floor for like 10 minutes. And they were able to hang with the best offensive team in the league, in my opinion. This is a team that, even without Robert Williams, is able to play 5 out, 5 shooters on the floor. You weathered the storm of Jaylen Brown, Grant Williams, and Jason Tatum. Together, they combined for 48, 50, 63 points. And you weathered that storm. That is an absolutely fantastic win for Utah. A statement W here in Utah. You just weeded out all of those Boston fans who were chanting during the game. That's not fun as a player, as a coach, to have to coach through that. But they did it, and they got it done. Absolutely fantastic game. So happy. And look, I love tanking, but in the end of the day, this is what you look for. You look for these huge wins, these big-time plays. That's what the Jazz just did. And Addison Rusco just texted me, my co-host. So sad he could not be on tonight, but we will celebrate in the future very soon here. He said to tell everybody thank you. It really means a lot. And look, it's okay, Kenny. That spam is very, very necessary. Big win for the Jazz. Win, win, win. Well-deserved W. Hey, man. Appreciate it too, Reezy. Eddie. Oh, my gosh. John Ray, man. Wish we could have celebrated this moment with Addison, but, oh, man. What an incredible game. 125 in the chat, 99 likes. If you guys could hit one more that would get us to 100, it really would mean a lot. But, man, 5,000. Look, you tell me a couple years ago. All right, let me just look when we started here. Man, That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. If we look at subscribers, hold on. That's cool. That's cool, man. That like oh. That's cool. So cool. So from October 16, 2020, April, wait. So a little ways under 3 years, we hit 1 million views, 5K subscribers, 64,000 watch hours. That's multiple years of you guys watching our streams. And it means the world to me and Addison. We appreciate you so much. It is awesome to have you guys as part of this family. And we're going to keep going. We're going to keep growing. This is only the beginning. I know we keep saying it, but it's only the beginning. And we're gonna keep doing this for you guys. And we just love sharing these moments with you. And 5K is big, man. That is I know Addison is thinking the same thing. You tell me 3 years ago that when we had like one person in our stream that we were going to hit 5K, we would have slapped you in the face, told you get out of here. We wanted to, but in that scope, it was not happening. But you just keep working. You guys were here, and you propelled us to this spot, and I'm so happy to share this moment with every single one of you guys. The 106 of you in here, the 109 of you in here, it really does mean a lot. To me and Addison, huge stuff. Eddie, we'll do it in the next stream. I promise you. Me and Addison will do it on Monday, next stream. We will be live on Monday for that Kings game. We're trying to have another big stream. Show up, everybody. Come on. Get in there. Yes, sir, Turizi. Glad you could be here for that 5K. It does mean the world, man. Again, as a kid, always watching those guys call the games, wondering, man, how much fun is that? You can hear me. My voice isn't great right now. It's lost. It is failing. But look, it's all worth it. It is all worth it, my friends. That was a blast. Absolute blast tonight. Could not ask for a better stream from you guys. Just, oh man. Hit that notification button, y'all. Hit that, because we are going live Monday. We're going to have that game for you guys, and I want you all to be in there. Let's make it a blast. Let's keep pushing, y'all. Towards the end of this season, there is going to be more games like this. It is a tough schedule, but every once in a while, it is next level for the Jazz. They just get the job done sometimes, and they're a blast to watch. We hope we're a blast to watch here on the Jazz Huddle. I appreciate every single one of you guys for stopping in. Great game breakdown on your part. Well-deserved 5K subs, bro. Appreciate you too, Reezy. The girl is crying. I have bragging rights. We hit 5K. Life is good. That is what I'm saying, man. Oh, got a 1 in physics. I mean, what more can you ask for, guys? What more can you ask for? Oh, what a blast. 5K celebration party. Absolutely. The whole week is a celebration party for hitting 5K. The work that has been put in, all the hours. It's a lot of hours, man, but look, it's worth it. We're watching our favorite basketball, sharing these special moments with you guys. And that, in my book, is more than worth it. So I'm just so blessed to have you guys stop in. And it's, man, just a blast to cover these games for you guys. And we will keep going live, keep giving you content, more stuff coming. Because look, these wins are happening, but the Jazz have picks, man. They got 3 first-round picks in the previous years in the offseason. It's like, why do you make content? Jazz don't have anything to do. They were salary capped. Now they got like $76 million to dump on somebody and 3 first-round picks. There is a lot to love about this channel, this family that we have created, and we're going to keep at it. We're going to keep going. So thank you, everybody, for coming in. It's been a fantastic stream. I'm going to go hit the hay. What a blast. Thank you so much for everybody stopping in. Really means a lot, and we will see you on Monday. Be there. Get your notifications set. Come on, 106 you in here. I see you. Get your noties set. We'll be there.
All right. We will see you guys on Monday. Appreciate every single one of you guys stopping in. Special night.